So we're just getting everything back up and working again. I'm not seeing the Jammaversary world. And so what we'll have to do is we'll just join the other world.
I can repair caps and stuff like that, and switches if I can get replacement parts, but
all right,
yeah,
everybody.
I'm gonna choose
it's not
soon.
worth the time unless
Frame rates.
yeah,
See you too.
it's ridiculous.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, maybe unload it a little bit. Have a good one, alright?
Okay, you too.
All right.
Take care.
Hey, Metro, I'm going to take off.
See you, Jason. Well, thank you
I
for
had
stopping
so
by.
much
It's
fun.
nice seeing you all.
Yeah, it was a blast. 15, I'm going to take off. Hey, Curious, I'm going to take off.
Hey.
Yeah, bye, guys.
See you, Jason.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Thanks. Good to see you guys. Oh, the way.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, Spider, how
Bye,
you
guys.
doing? Good, man. Doing all right.
All right. So we'll have to load worlds in here for now.
Dang it. I want to go to my world and work on this avatar now, but I want to stay here because of Creator Gym.
Like, if you want to go work on stuff, there's people that are
All right.
come hang out as well.
Let's open up.
Huh?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, thanks,
Okay.
guys. I'm gonna head out
Yeah.
too. This was really nice.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
Nicole.
Nice to meet you.
We'll be in touch for sure.
I'm lagging.
Yeah.
I think I might need to restart Neos.
Yeah, that helped me out a little bit.
Yeah, might be an idea.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, cool stuff with the Creator Gym. I'm gonna probably go out and work on this.
Take care, Purple. It was nice seeing you. You've been here for a hell of a long time. All right, we're gonna use this world as our base point since when I reloaded in, the other server didn't load it. So, hey, let's just close this. We don't need it now. Okay, there we are. Okay, so I'll open up the next world, which will be the cyberpunk world.
Oh, nice. The world that was a nightmare.
Is that the Neo Tokyo
Thanks,
one?
Crocs.
Here's everybody. Here you go,
You
everyone.
should talk to Crocs about it. He loves them.
All right.
I wouldn't understand any of it now.
So jump in the world. It'll take a minute to load. There's a little bit to load. There's none of the textures that were that really heavy rain drops. Those are replaced. But it is a heavy. Oh, thank you, VR Assist.
Actually, sorry,
Stream.
bump maps, not cube maps.
So feel free to jump in there.
Yeah, this is the stone of YouTube. We just brought it over.
I'm glad you were able to come back in, VR Assist. Everyone got to ride inside a Jeep. So yeah, once everybody, I think everyone's loaded in. Is everybody loaded in okay? Still waiting? Okay. I can wait. No worries.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, loud rain. Oh, we definitely need to do more work here.
Certainly. Alright, everyone. So you can see that this is when Gearbell had finished up some of her range. She came in near the end of the jam, and I asked her, since I liked it so much, I was like, hey, can we use this? She's like, of course. This is Nextland's VHS area.
The rain's really that loud.
Yeah, I'm going to be in broadcast mode since it's a bit loud in here. Thanks, Spider. So Spider and I worked on a chunk of this world. Mainly, this is heavily Spider. This is an asset that was freely available, and we took it apart, cleaned it up quite a bit. The main city, and then from there, the fog and rain kind of give a nice atmosphere to it. It's a bit heavy. You can see like a little clone area. Spider did a lot with the lighting. What do you want? What do you need?
4 legs.
I gotcha. You said 4 legs? I got you. There you are. There you go.
I just realised I did the water over there. I never did this side.
Oh. No, it's
Oh my god.
so yeah, there's some other things that were made. We have a little cybernetics area. Unfortunately, the way the water works, it's inside the cybernetics area. A few leaks here and there. High five. Ah.
I'm really getting a new arm.
What do you need? What do you need? We got Robocats. We got Robo-Chameleons. Ships. Give me all your NCR.
Hand over the NCR moment.
Welcome, newcomers. Hello, yours. Yeah, feel free to explore around.
I don't know why I'm exploring. I know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I was like flying around going, ooh, this is cool, this is cool.
And I like the vending machines over here. They have a nice buzz to them. Fizzy pop.
Phasmid Glacier. Colden and...
Wow, these are really nice models.
Yeah, feel free to grab any of them. This is all. Oh, here, I can turn off the broadcast. I think can you all hear me if I'm off broadcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these are all free models. You can add them to your inventory without worry.
Remind me how we add turrets for just
You'll click on your inventory, and you go to your dash menu inventory, and then you grab something and hit the plus button with the other hand. Okay. So I usually like grab this and then hit plus button.
Oh, this one.
These usually are commercially free to use. Most assets I try and make inside Crater Gems are commercially free, usually attribution license, and if you need to find the credits, they're usually in the credits, and if you ever notice something that isn't there, just let me know and I'll add it. I try and be vigilant about doing that, but there's stuff I miss sometimes.
It's in the, you're lagging for me, but it's in the polygonal mine.
So the one I was using is this one. And then
yeah, the idea with this world was to try and give that kind of like dark, neo-noir type feel. It's still need some work, but it was a good start. Just like most creator jams, they're sketches.
Yeah, it's really like.
And you can only do so much within a day. We had a lot of I think we had a lot of lag in this world, just way before rain or anything like that. There was just some performance problems, which made it more difficult for everyone to work together in this one.
Yeah, this world was when the videos were causing
That's
some people
right.
to have complete
There was
useless
also,
performance.
Glock's got
That's right.
his 4K water drop, raindrop.
That blew us up.
It's called.
The videos killed me. I basically couldn't do anything because
That's
of the
right.
DLC player bug.
Yeah, those videos killed a lot of issues, and then there was like persistence.
How you doing today, yours?
Oh, I'm good. I just finished my work, so I'm
wonderful.
Really relieved that it's done.
Nice. Get some time to relax.
Yeah, exactly. It's great to sort of roam around in a few of these worlds that I don't know yet. It really makes me think of some other cyberpunk world. I think it was by Enverex or
Enverex,
no?
yeah.
Yeah. Was it inspired by this one or?
No, he grabbed that. Most of his worlds are Unity assets. Like there's something that's already one big Unity asset and he brings it in.
Oh.
He does a lot of translation with that stuff. He's someone probably good to talk to know how to translate things from Unity into here, since the SDK is can be a little bit difficult to use, from what I hear. I haven't used
should
it.
I take a simple avatar, by the way? Do you have performance issues?
We're good right now, but you can if you like. We're good right now. Maybe in the main session world.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right, everyone. We're gonna jump back to the main session world.
He ripped that texture out, and it went from like 5 frames a second to 60 something.
So let's move this over here. Wow, it's so odd sometimes when you go in there and there's like all this storm and then it's just calm. It's what a transition. Yeah, if you make sure to leave the world, that would be best for performance altogether for yourself. And let's see. Oh, this will be a fun one. Oh, and a lot of people that contributed to this world. So we'll be going to the dungeon crawler next. And while you guys are waiting here, I will bring it in.
She's watching you carefully, like.
Is that? Oh, me.
I'm just watching you, like, slowly moving your hands and doing stuff.
I'm not used to not having my flight mode. I feel like something's missing here.
Where's the flappy?
I have one that looks like this,
There we
but
go.
it has wings, but it still has the full skeleton, so I'm not sure if it's great for performance.
There we
I
go.
need to make one.
That would be no better, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a few minutes, get everyone in here.
On low poly too. I'm noodle. Wee.
It looks like fun.
It is. It's just a puppet.
Okay.
Where's the base one?
Oh, that one. Okay.
You can take a copy.
I've seen
and
this
mess
one
with it.
before. I just didn't realize it because the texture was changed.
Yeah, this is just. I think this is Leon's skin, just textured onto it. I think we were just shooting random things, pulling the textures and like colouring the noodles.
So we'll wait a few more minutes for people, and then we'll get started and jump into the dungeon crawler.
Yeah, dude, take it easy.
Whoops.
I'm in chill mode.
Oh, me too.
Come in here and chill out, or throw my computer out the window.
Sounds like a good idea. I've been there. I've been there.
End a nightmare.
All right, let me change into a different body. There we are. That one's more performant. Great. Okay, so just click on the dungeon crawler, and I'll meet you there.
Might be missing the touch thing that was added recently.
Oh, I changed into this one again. Damn it.
That's okay. This can handle it. This can handle people in normal mode. Certainly.
I'm not very high on it anyway.
Nexolon is missing.
Oh, wait, from the sacrifice?
Sacrifice. Nexolon, where are you?
That's alright, I'm bringing out the sacrificial table. We're good.
Everybody's audio's got a bit wonky.
Oh, really? Yeah, it sounds normal to me. Yeah, that means you got the crackles. Crackle ears, at least.
It's just crackly here, but it's not crackly in the other world.
Huh. Weird. Oh, wait, a few more people and...
I think they're still over there. Oh, it's different. We need a new victim.
I got this.
Medric, get on the table.
Who wants to be the sacrificial victim? Hitos, hitos, hitos.
I don't know. About half a spider is already missing. It looks like he may have
Yeah,
been
they already
sacrificed
been
previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the satanic installment plan. They start to work their way up.
Yeah, the monthly plan's not too bad.
This is so disorientating, being but also lying down at the same time. It's so weird. Oh no!
So that reminds me we
right,
need to...
Oh wow.
That reminds me we need to get out the Neos camera for this one.
Are you putting ketchup on me?
Delicious.
I went from being a sacrifice to being...
Let's get it. Here we go.
Wie viel ich bin in den Zähnen sind das?
I wish we all had hooded robes or something. Feel free to add it if you want.
Watch, if I flip the sword, my arm twitches.
Yeah, Spider made this area. And all the assets in here. Feel free if you want a disorienting experience by clicking on that. It's an avatar anchor made by Probable Prime. And basically these are all assets from Quaternius. And we use these modular assets and put them together, and Spider's quite seasoned from any land, and so he kind of made easy work of building this together and turning this into something interesting. So let's follow me outside of this world, or out of this little region, and we're going to go over to the series of assets, like different weapons and stuff like that. Let me get one of these, and here. There we are. So, there's some interesting things that were made. This was a combination of Beamed, and I'm not sure who else offhand. Did you work on this one, Anomalous, too? The water? Because I know you made the coins.
Candle?
Yeah, the candle. I know that
I
Beamed did part of it.
helped with one of the candles, yes. Some of the logic.
Okay. This one's going. So what's pretty neat about this is it has logics that is a mechanic to allow you to light and put out the candle. Then we have coins that you can run through. Some weapons. This is something that was made by Aegis and Rue. I think it needs another adjustment, but
this is a really ineffective sword. It's like flailing a wet spaghetti.
it's a cool. I love it.
Noodle sword.
The whip. The whip. Yeah. And someone modified the lightsabers.
Is nou speaks daar. Toen moest net.
And if you follow me over to where Cal and Zane worked on, we kind of have like a future dungeon.
Aber scannen musst du vielleicht einfach aufziehen. Und dann hat ein Buckel drin.
Which has an interesting look.
Avatar's creepy as hell.
Yes! Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen that before. That's awesome.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm wearing my own face, man.
It's like you just turned into a frisbee and went, "No, that's my face," and just stick it on.
Yeah, you could.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, some kind of sacred horse.
Just a copy of probably Prime's face mask, but then with skin.
It's weirdly
And so,
shiny as well.
let's go to some area that made by Innocent Thief and Good Old Nervy.
You couldn't tell by the glowy blue. I think Zane helped make the text.
Yeah. That bit was 8 account.
And then you have to be in walk mode. Someone wants to walk through it.
Pay no attention to the fish.
Yeah.
Eek.
And so, of course, this thing has a nice like sounding fire, and the blades and dungeon stuff would be made by Innocent Thief, who made the really cool maze world that you'll have. If you like that sort of thing, you should definitely check out the puzzles and things they made. It's very
So
nice.
if you want to pull your hair out and spend a week in a maze, do it.
They actually did a live cast with the Neos crew, I think it was last Friday, trying to solve the maze, and it was a mess. They couldn't solve the puzzles whatsoever. Which is really funny.
Innocent's like, yeah, no, because I turned them all off.
Yeah. It was really funny.
I really need patience. We did the lava one, and even with Innocent's help, it took like 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
those are for puzzle enthusiasts too.
Yeah, I died many times trying to do that one.
Somebody broke the spikes.
Yeah, somebody.
Oh, are the spikes now?
Somebody hit it at an angle.
Oh wow! I wonder how that happened. Were they grabbable?
Somebody grabbed it.
Are they
Yeah,
grabbable?
still grabbable.
Oh yeah, all right.
Oops.
Let's see what happens when we walk through it now. Oh, that's okay. I'll have to make them ungrabbable next time. All right, let's head out back and boop.
Wenn ich da nicht drin gewesen, dann... Das Spider ist gar nicht drin gewesen, oder?
Nee, er hat gesagt,
Aber im Zuschauen, ja genau.
Wasn't Prime's Infinite Runner part of that Creator Jam, or am I
It
confusing
was.
it with a
It
different
was.
one?
I forgot to go
I
into
never
it.
saw the Infinite Runner thing.
Oh. Yeah, we can run in that real quick.
It's almost 4 o'clock.
I'm cool. I can't stay much longer anyway. I need to finish working.
Okay, then let's hit the Wild West world next then.
Yeah. I have to manually rename 165 meshes
Oh, that's what coding's for.
And then you do a
sound
bunch of
fun.
stuff. Yeah, I missed a step right at the beginning of Hebo's avatar, with just having like the kid distracting me and stuff while I'm working. So I can't bake it until I've got all the names matched.
I don't suppose there's anything you can do with the Python scripting built into Blender, is it?
No, because the names have to match what's.
All right. I'm gonna bring in the session orb. All right, everybody.
Yeah, that was the last one.
This is the Wild West world. I think Beth, you've seen this one before on the last tour.
Did we see this one?
On the last
Snoopy.
tour.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Snoopy.
So feel free to pop in there, and I'll meet you all.
Everybody was sounding funny to me, so I'm pretty sure it's on my end.
So, is there a way to actually get there without needing to jump all the beds?
You can fly. You can go into fly mode.
No, I don't. Or do I?
Oh, you
yes,
should.
I do. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. All right.
Yeah, I would do it again.
All right. Oh. Wow, we're already starting with the hanging. We're not leaving any time for it. I just come in and there's incident hanging. No one even grabbed cowboy hats. They're just like, well, let's hang him right now. We need this.
I hadn't even finished loading in, and Innocent had put my noose already
People
on
need
me.
to be hanged.
All I could see was a noose and checkerboards. Innocent was just there giggling whilst putting it on me.
Nice. So yeah, while you're loading in, feel free to jump up onto the vulture. You can click on that.
Jump up on the noose.
Grab yourself a cowboy hat.
Oh, you know what we needed? We needed Red Indian, like Native American headdresses. So they could do cowboys and Indians.
Oh, I'm probably.
Oh.
There we are. So yeah, let's. Well, I guess does anyone want to still be hung? Like anybody in for a hanging today? Another hanging? We already had one down.
Hang Innocent. Get on the noose.
I don't have a neck, so I'm not too good for hanging. Here.
I feel like that should be at the front. That feels like it should be at the front.
Stand on the platform, you can't fly.
You have to be in walk mode?
I think it should be on the back actually, because it's like when you have a ponytail.
Alright. It's kind of.
Yeah, I mean it's like, you know,
This is what you get. Get on the platform.
Any famous last words?
No. No words at all.
Yeah, I mean, I some sort of
Wow.
to this. Okay.
So a little bit of Western justice. Wow.
That's good.
No.
The rope's still bent.
So yeah, if you notice there's tumbleweeds, they're also moving with the windmill, or and the water tower.
Oh,
so Anomalous made that.
Yes.
And
a little wind system, simulation system.
And over here is using
What's the Texas hat? Does that make you Texas toast?
Ha! I guess I am Texas toast. Ha! Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Yes. And this is a wanted poster. You can get in front of it. It's using the name card. I think Renium made the name card. And then this was modified by Pecky89. So you can click on your name or click on some words. And then if you want to walk inside the saloon, after that I'll get some stuff set up.
Gun.
There we are. Here we go. Now we have some guns for people.
Ernsthaft jetzt. Soll ich das? Kann ich nehmen.
There we are.
Oh, he's got Cal's gun.
And so this is Cal's gun.
What are you gonna do? Shoot him? Huh?
And
Toast has got too much power.
I know I've been given too much power, certainly. Uh-oh. Am I out? There, no. And then if someone doesn't mind getting deleted, this is... I gotta use my left hand. I'm left-handed shooter. Oh no! Uh-oh. It's on. And then you cock it with the other hand. Trigger, then cock. Like hold down trigger.
Is it not seconded?
It's...
Oh, I see it. Just figured it out.
He didn't figure it out in time.
I don't think safety's low.
Oh. Oh my god. Taking someone down. So if someone wants to try and get sick, we can go over to Draconis's mechanical bull.
Hey, Medra.
Yeah. Oh, can you not get down?
How do I get down?
Hit the jump button.
She was up there the whole time.
Oh no, poor Beth. I'm sorry, Beth. Oh no. Hit jump. Oh, she just... Hit jump. Hit jump.
I know, I'm trying. I
Oh
am.
no, just,
Oh no.
do you want me to respawn you?
Maybe.
That's alright, I've had that problem before.
Yeah.
How often can you say you're stuck on a vulture? Can you help get me down?
Shall we respawn her?
Yeah, I'm getting her. There you are.
We're stuck at we're all shooting each other and you're just like, hello.
You're like, hey, can someone help me?
You're getting nauseous.
I went off this ride.
Yeah, no, it's totally that feeling.
So yeah, I would. Speaking of nauseous, I wouldn't suggest you get on the mechanical bull then.
I tried to get on the ball. It's a good thing I didn't then.
Dirty Dan.
And so this was made.
I can't blame the bull for trying to get that weird spider thing off his back.
I don't blame it.
A little scary.
Just trying to buy the drink from it.
So, shall we check out a little area that Spider made? So, had this nice little kind of hidden space. And that's what I like about like a world like this. People can make things with like an air of discovery that you kind of are looking around and you just kind of stumble upon something special. So around the corner. And so feel
Got some valuables in there apparently. Or else it's just
feel
empty
free to
safe, I don't know.
come towards the giant toast.
The only in here is the ring that's on top of the safe.
What about inside the safe? What's inside?
Just yours, I think. There's a questionably shaped cactus on top of it.
Oh, it's silent.
It's worthless in there.
It's Al Capone's safe.
It's the idea of having something in there is what's thinking.
It's a hope shack. It's just that's his dream is to one day fill his safe.
The safe, the safe itself is probably the most expensive thing.
Probably.
Sold his family to get the safe.
So it's aspirational then?
So,
That's a
we have
motivational safe.
a little bit of let's check out the graveyard.
That's a bit macabre.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's check out the cemetery. That seems like that's a good idea.
Earlier, this is the next logical destination.
Pretty much.
To make
After
these
hanging
graves
someone, they should teleport underneath the grave.
There is occupied now.
You do another spider.
So Lester Moore. By the way, this is an actual grave that Curious saw. Here lies Lester Moore, shot in the back by 44.
In 1884. That's awesome.
And then
No less, no more. Okay.
and we're going to go on a little bit of journey. You might want to fly, or even make yourself bigger. It's going to take a little while to get there. Some of you have already done this, and you're like, okay, I already know what's happening here. We're going to go head out towards something that Innocent Thief and good old Nervy made. Oh, you have to use, there's a scale lock now. You have to unlock it. Oh man, I'm doing better than I thought I would be, Electrospy. Really, I thought I'd be pretty much wanting to collapse now, because we are going into, let's see, 10 hours. We're going to 10 hours. I've been there for 9.5 of them, so I think I'd want to just like collapse. But that extra break kind of helped a little. The second jam's a little bit more relaxed, just because we're having less performance issues, stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for asking. Sorry, in the stream you see my toast like fly in front of the camera. Let's see if everyone's made it here. Oh, people have already jumped. So, if you need to, you feel free to jump to me. I'll make myself a big toast so everyone can see where I'm at. Ha! Giant Beth! Once we have physics, we're certainly going to have a kaiju. Kaiju battles for sure. So yes, this is the good and the innocent. With Monster Spider and Beth. Is everyone already in there?
You're still in local talk. You're still in local chat.
Is everyone in the hideout, or am I the one behind, or are you all already in the hideout?
You're a little behind.
I was in the hideout, and then I got distracted by a random crashed cart in the middle of the desert.
What?
There's a cart, like a broken cart in the middle of the desert.
Oh yeah, that's
over my
right.
head.
Yeah, that's right. That was a little extra thing someone made. It's nice. Nice little touch.
Nice. It looks like people died, dude. That's morbid. Where's the? Oh, I've lost. I'm disorientated. Where's the hideout?
Jump to me if you all need to. And the jump is you go to your dash menu, settings, or I mean session, click users, and then you'll see. Lost everyone. Oh wait, there you are. I guess I'm the one that was lost.
No, I just got here.
You cannot select a bird if you want to copy it. Is it proprietary?
There's a whole folder.
Here, I'll give you a folder of pet base.
They're super cute.
Yeah, they come from World of Warcraft.
Really? Huh.
Really adorable.
Electro spent about 2 weeks bringing them in and animating them and getting them working.
Really nice.
Here you go. Here's Electrospy Public. All kinds of
I was
goodies.
actually already thinking that we need more like self-contained creatures that just basically live here, you know?
Yeah, Gearbell has some neat ones too. That you can feed.
Who was working on the AI? Was that Galfix? Who was working
person
on
right?
the...
Yep, Galfix. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I was slow to make it work. I think I'm kind of a bit ambitious with it, but
yeah.
But I think it's it's going.
Would it be hard to give these little birds some behavior at some point?
I mean, the thing is that I'm focused on like learning behavior. So it's like you need to define what you want them to do. You need to define like rewards, which could be interesting. And or like examples of behavior.
Well, I was also thinking about creatures that live out of creation, so they basically eat creations. So to sort of have like natural forces that sort of partly consume. Because everything seems to be still in time in a way, you know, everything that we've made, if nobody is there, it's just like this snapshot in no time, so to speak. It's not degrading, it's not evolving.
There's some clever ways you can do some behaviors and things like that without going into full-on AI. There's a coding experiment you can do called Boids, which creates automatic flight paths, stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I think the best thing is to combine both because machine learning is
nice. That sounds like a good idea. Electrospy.
Iterations to get something. If you don't give some prior stuff. If you give like a good behavior and then only tune the kind of high-level parameters of that behavior with learning, that usually works the best.
You can trick it the way they did in games over the last 20 years anyway. They would just do it on scripted behaviors and just have 50 of them that just randomly interchange and you give the illusion of AI then.
Yeah.
But it's not as flexible, I think, as an actual learning behavior.
Yeah, it would also be nice to have them have behavior that you don't expect. So things evolve out of these, rules that you set up at first, but then maybe they start to, behave differently than you expect.
I mean, you can get a bit of that even without like machine learning. And to have like scenarios that display this kind of things, right?
Right.
What the hell are you making?
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of
fucking furries.
Like machine learning.
It's like he's looking at furries.
Get some Madeira stew here. And if you want like characters like this, knowing how this scripted behaviors like he says work will help a lot as well.
No, me neither.
All right, everybody.
But that would be a nice combination.
Yeah.
We about ready to head back to the
what's this hiding?
He's making dinner.
Why are you eating like a fox head?
Momo, aber das gerade gut kommt.
Nice job, Innocent Thief.
Where's Nervy?
What?
Where's good old Nervy?
Sitting beside him.
Sitting right here.
Oh no.
Here.
That's like VR by proxy, isn't it? We're just going to watch you play instead.
Hey, I'm gonna head out now, I think.
Hey, no worries. You've been here for a while. This is
Yeah, this was great. Thank you.
my pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
No, thank you for hosting us and making these worlds happen. It's incredible. And I'm sorry about tomorrow.
No
It's something awesome at some point. I know we will.
Definitely.
So.
If you have any ideas on any good websites that are better games, like I have some certain research, but if you know some stuff offhand that you're like, oh, these are good websites for like improv comedy games, let me know. I'd be happy to.
Okay, yeah, totally. I will do that.
Cool.
Beth, are you going to be there tomorrow?
I'm not going to be there, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening tomorrow?
Are you going?
We're having events every day, Spider, and so on Monday will be an improv.
Sure, but I
improv
thought if
comedy
you would
night.
do a session
It would be,
there,
I think,
would definitely come and watch.
I think 9 p.m.
Yeah, I wanted to,
9
but
p.m.
there's
your
too
time.
much going on right now.
All right.
I think I have to look. It's on Google Calendar too.
And I'm actually gonna head out.
Then we'll be having on Wednesday.
So we will see you soon.
Yeah.
Tuesday we'll have a telephone game.
Awesome. Enjoy the rest of this.
Wednesday
Okay. Ciao.
Take care, Beth.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Wednesday we'll have a fashion show / beauty pageant, avatar beauty pageant. Then Thursday will be kind of like a Logic's code drop off, like gadget drop off, where it'll just be a real chill day where people just come in, stop by and drop things off. And then Friday dance party, Saturday scavenger hunt. So pretty crazy packed week. But yeah,
sounds it.
This is, by the way, I'm just going to give a warning right now that we were having some issues with the Magician's Mistake, like some updates in Neos or something happened where the world has changed and things were breaking a little bit. So I'm going to try it out. And if we have problems, we'll use Frux's, which seem to work a little bit. And if not, then I appreciate your patience on the fact that it might be bugged.
I think you broke it to make you play his. I'm going to hop off and do some work.
All right, nice seeing you, Spider. Thanks for stopping by.
It's a pleasure. I'm sorry I couldn't hang out longer. I'm just really trying to get this model finished for Hebo.
Hey, no worries.
It keeps going in totally the wrong direction. So I need to finish this last step. And then I'm on to the next 3 commissions after that. So
heck yeah. Oh, hopefully you get in contact with Peter. I think he's interested.
Yeah, I'm going to message him whilst I'm working on these models tonight. I meant to do it the other day, I forgot. So I'll message him tonight and see what he says.
Innocent, can you help me for a moment? How do I realign
leave you to the jam, dude. Enjoy it.
Thanks,
and
man.
I'll speak to you in the week.
Sounds good. Take care, Spider. It's nice seeing you.
Glad you stopped by.
I think you can use...
as a person. Click. Right, chill out. See you in a bit.
Is it an inventory tool?
All right, everybody. So we'll see if we can get. So feel free to jump in. And with this kind of smaller amount, it would be better to probably have a few more wizards than mimics. So I'll be a wizard because that's one of the areas that we're seeing some bugged issues. So okay. And have you all played Prop Hunt before or seen it?
I haven't actually played it. I've seen it played on screen, but
oh, okay. I'll wait till good old Nervy, or I mean not good old, Innocent Thief and yours come in, and then I'll explain it.
Yeah, this is better with a few more people.
I heard the rules.
Agreed.
Need to do much.
So will you all be
Yeah.
playing Prop Hunt as well?
Sorry?
Will you all be visiting the Prop Hunt world also?
We're coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Prop Hunt. I gotta turn off this music. I've heard it so many times while building, I think I can't hear this music ever again. So, those of you that are unfamiliar with Prop Hunt, it's basically hide and go seek with guns or weapons. The person transforms into an object, and then the others try and find that object by shooting it, usually having either a limited time frame or limited ammo, different reasons. For us, the firing range is a certain amount. This is one of the most successful creator jams in terms of this is one of the more successful creator jams in terms of the fact that there's 22 people. Hey, Dante, nice to see you. We had 22 people working on it over the course of 3 days. This is also an example of one of the remix creator jam worlds, where basically the initial creator jam was built, and then we built upon that initial build. So feel free to join. I would strongly suggest a bunch of people join the Wizards team. I'll be joining the Wizards team as a tester. We've been having some bugs. And then if this still doesn't work, we'll be using Frugs's build of this, which is one build behind. So someone else wants to get on the Mimics, and I'll go on the Wizards, and we're good.
Have some time to hide and
make sure
it stays there? Or?
Yes, still have some time to hide. On the Mimic side, make sure that you click the red name, push your red name when you're ready. And people on the Wizard side, grab a wand. When everyone's ready, so click on your name. Oh, we have nuns in here. This is what happened before. Yep, we're going to have to use Frugs's build. Nuts. Graphics, try and click on this and see if the nun matters, but I think it does. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have to use a different build. Oh, nuts. We'll use Frugs's build all. So if everyone just clicks on, well, just I guess just leave the world, and I'll bring in Frugs's version. Nuts. Well, looks like we have some work to do on bug fixing. Oh, that's new. So I'll be back in a minute with a world. So unfortunately, we're likely going to have issues with this, which means a couple different things. Oh man. And where is the Frugsless world? I don't see it. We'll have to open up this in their version.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to open up this then.
Funny meme, Jorm.
There we are. This is. We can find it. So I'm trying to find the Frugsless.
Whoa.
Do you see the Frugsless Prop Hunt world?
Wait, are you taking them out because new ones pop in if there's not many?
No, I'm just trying to
just
sift it so I can
them?
see. I don't see the Frugs Prop Hunt, which that's okay. We were having some bugs. There'll be Prop Hunt every day. So. Oh well. That's okay. This world. So let's go to asteroids then instead, and then that'll be the last world we visit.
Okay.
Thank you all for being patient with little glitches here and there.
No worries. Is this one?
No, that's the one that didn't work.
Yeah.
Let's hide that thing away. Thank you, yours.
I know.
There we
Should we just delete this?
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Burn it. There, Neos asteroids. Totally electrify. Yeah. It's been working for a while, but you know, these things happen. So this was built by a combination of people. Anomalous helped build some of the flight. Was it some of the flight and some of the asteroid system? Same with
the majority of the logics, not all of it, but
and I know
a lot of it.
Do they bounce with the world or?
So this is, if ever anyone remembers the original asteroids, this is a VR reimagining of this.
They work to the opposite side of the screen like the original Asteroids game.
The ship was made by Arctic Penguin and I, and the asteroids were built in here. One thing I found in the last time we streamed this, or we visited, some warnings. So when you go inside the ship, so we should all become small so we can all go together and kind of look at it. This is the safer way to do it. So if you go inside the ship, you'll see that there's an avatar anchor here that you can enter in the ship, and there's a reset. If you start flying, before you leave the avatar anchor, hit reset, or else the ship will start flying and we'll have to try and catch it. If you destroy a bunch of asteroids, you can add more. And thrust allows you to fly, fire shoots to destroy asteroids, like that one. So, feel free for someone to jump in. If someone wants to jump into the trigger and grab the joystick and hold thrust. Be careful to pressing too much of it, you'll gain a lot of momentum. So just press the button on thrust and go.
Oh shit, my desk is there. It's exactly there. I cannot do it. Sorry, somebody else has to sit in the chair.
Yeah, you should be able to hit it with a laser too. So.
Oh no! Oh no! I got it! I'm in there. Reset. See? I got you guys. I'm ready for it this time.
How do we stay?
Asteroids in the ship.
How do we all stand there together?
Only
one person.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so we have to watch someone flying around.
Oh, go ahead.
So, how about someone get in there and I'll bring out a stream we can watch from their viewpoint if we want. And everyone can have a go.
Wait. The thrust isn't present. Oh, you have to click on it. I thought it was like physical. Or...
Is someone inside?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it from your point of view. So, how about someone get in there and I'll bring out a stream we can watch from their viewpoint. It's going to be a little bit delayed. And everyone can have a go.
Oh, that's super delayed.
There we are.
I need to go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it from your point of view.
Finally. No, this is fire. Okay.
I'll bring out a stream we can watch from their viewpoint. It's going to be a little bit delayed. And everyone can have a go.
Wow, it's getting very meta now.
I know, it really is.
I don't know.
So are you now streaming your own Twitch?
Yeah, I'm streaming the Twitch, my own Twitch.
I'm
looking from his point of view.
Nice.
Now this is fire. Okay. Oh, finally.
Got one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I pressed thinking it was fire at the beginning, and therefore it went kind of crazy.
I know, it really is.
Isn't there some way just to make the camera,
hits
streaming
that
camera
one.
visible to everyone so it's not delayed, or is there no way to do that?
I'm not sure. So it's not delayed? I don't
Oh,
know how you do that.
that's a good point, actually. I wonder if you can do that.
I don't know how to do that.
I wonder if you can use a material gun to grab the video of your camera and just shoot it onto a quad. I don't know. Because that might be in your private UI area, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Let's find out. Well, no, I shot right through it. No, I guess not.
Can you make it public? Or is there any to the camera?
Is it me or did I shoot it straight?
Think there's a button to do that on the
What?
streaming
Oh, I
camera.
went through the wall, I guess.
I could be wrong.
And we have an area over to the, like behind you all, that is an arcade. And so if this is also a remix, and so someday if we decide to build upon this, we'll end up making it so you warp into the arcade and then you walk up to the only arcade that's colored and has the only lighting, and then you can enter into the ship through that way.
Yeah, nice.
Wait, resetting doesn't reset the...
No, Medra, what if you just do
The
render
rotation,
preview for everyone on your streaming camera? Doesn't that show it for everyone?
Render preview?
For everyone, yeah. On your stream camera.
In the settings menu, there's a button for anyone can interact. I don't know if that is what we're...
Yeah, but you don't need to interact. I think you just want to show it. So.
Yeah, there is render private UI, but preview for
No, not
everyone.
private UI. Render preview for everyone. Just, I think that lets everyone see the video. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but they'd still see the video delayed from my point of view. Point of view.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Like, if it was rendering the private UI, it would still get the latency from rendering this private UI of what I see immediately to the stream.
No, not private UI. Just preview for everyone. That's what I was thinking.
I'm clicking that, but I don't think it's, you can't see what I'm seeing.
That's weird. What's the point then?
I think that the preview for I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I wouldn't mind if anyone knows on stream, let me know.
We broke it.
I think so.
Yeah, we're still streaming, Heaven. Yeah. Oh, it's broken? Let's see.
Yeah, so when I hit render preview, that's new.
Anyone want to try?
Doesn't work anymore.
Let's see. Really?
The seat seems to be gone. That's weird.
Oh. Well, that's new.
Yes.
I have no idea what that is. Let me hit reset. Maybe that helps. Huh.
I think it's already been reset.
Maybe that's a bug?
Well, it's definitely a bug. I just don't know what the bug is. Actually, yeah, you can't move the joystick either, so something broke because the buttons don't thrust either.
Huh.
You can't move the joystick, so yeah.
Okay, well, if you want to walk to the arcade just to see some design considerations, and then we'll probably head out of this, and this will be the end of the World Hop. I think we lost some people. Okay, well, maybe we should just head back. Alright, everyone. We're gonna head back.
Oops.
There we are. Oh, we lost your face. Yours?
Oh, again? Yeah, I keep losing it every time I swap world for some reason.
Let's get
Did
out
you
of this.
favorite it?
Yeah, I think I did. I selected it, I pressed heart, and I pressed this one. Anyway.
Well, this is the end of the world hop, and basically the
there's a
next
copy here,
steps
by the way.
are really for people if they want to show off some things they've built. They're welcome
Oh,
to.
it's cool. You made like two squares in the app so you can see it.
And so this is where it doesn't necessarily have to be anything that's jam-based, that you can kind of show off, like a show and tell session where if there's anything you're working on in Logix or just worlds that you want to share that you've been making, that people can kind of show off what they've been doing.
I'd love to try out the stream-controlled camera that some of us have been working on. That would be really cool.
Oh yeah, the thing that Bean made, or
No. So this is something that Alex from Alaska and I have been working on.
Sure.
Where you can use chat commands to control a camera inside Neos. So
oh, Bean's working on the same thing.
Oh, is he? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Here, let's. Do you have it here with you? Is it?
So I've got a copy of the one we've got. Give me a sec.
Sure, we can even give it a try. And so this is just more of a relaxed session where it's just kind of show and tell. People can kind of chill out.
Yep.
I
So
suppose.
it comes with its own chat. So what's the channel called? So just Creator Jam.
Creator Jam.
Probably just copy it from there.
Uh-huh.
Ah. There we go.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Fruxius. I see. We just finished up the World Hop. We're now doing some show and tell session where people are showing off things they made.
Ooh, cool.
This is
during one of the sessions.
Yay! I'm so glad to see you. They're working on a streaming camera that uses commands that they can type in to control cameras.
Ooh, that'd be
So-
cool. So like the chat
So-
can control the camera.
Yeah, exactly. So this one should now work. If I'll just test it quickly.
And after this, we should probably do a group picture. I should have grabbed one when everyone was at their maximum capacity, but
Yeah, we actually had up to 22 people in here, I believe.
Yeah.
Highest.
Sounds like a smooth world.
thanks. So, how does it work, Diesel?
One sec.
Sure.
So I will try typing some commands in, and it should then move. So the idea is that it basically like adds up all the votes that happen over a 5-second window, and then it will move based on the most popular one.
Nice.
Just need to log in.
Awesome.
In the meanwhile, does anyone mind getting out a camera and we'll kind of photograph towards this way? I'm usually not good at setting up all that stuff super quick. And then when Ziezel's back, we'll do a real quick shot, and then the camera will do its thing. And we'll wait till you get back before we start the shot, Cecil.
Thanks.
Are you just trying to type commands? I mean, if you say what they are, someone in the chat could do it, I
Yeah,
guess.
someone in chat could do it for us too. They wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm just for some reason I don't seem to be able to. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it went up.
Okay.
That's so cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh. Ah, I missed it.
I'm gonna be on the floor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is really cool, Cecil. Oh, neat.
Oh,
it's the same one. It's the same one.
Live stream.
Here, let me move this since that's the one that controls stuff. We'll put this one away.
Nice.
That's really cool.
And it has like a 5-second delay?
Yeah, so for example.
I I guess that's the chat.
Destroy humans.
So that if multiple people issue commands,
Like shoot a laser.
I'm never safe. That's how it starts.
You can like take picture.
I am toast. I know. I'll no longer be.
You've chosen because you're toast. You won't be toast.
Does that protect me or make me the most vulnerable?
well, the computers destroy humans, so I only
Oh,
see
yeah,
one
that's right.
person in here would really count right
Oh
now.
no, Yoris, you're in danger.
Uh-oh. We ready for the photo?
Sure. Cecil, do you mind jumping in real quick for the photo? And
Yeah. Where my controllers going for there? I'll just pop into a different avatar. Alright.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you. We'll add it to the other ones. The other world is really crazy, but it wasn't loading back up, so we have the backup world. It's for dual sessions.
Is like the whole session, like near the end, or still like jumping into worlds?
We already went through all the world session, hopping for session 1 and 2.
I see.
And now we're into like the show and tell section where it's just more kind of relaxed. That's really cool. So the functionality on the drone camera is pretty much there. Have you noticed any specific issues?
Yeah, so there's with the rotation, there's a bit of an issue. I'll dead shift and I'll show you what's going on.
What is it?
So you could probably mix the functionality of this and also
so we can see the camera better.
Nice. We used it. Let's see. Oh. I think I'm gonna put this over here if you don't mind. Joop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the thing that Bean made is could be used in tangent with that. It moves towards users. He's working on one that would switch between users, so you could have it look from people's different points of views.
Yeah, okay. So what does it like? Is it like the actual drawing hand component which like floats around and can follow people, or is it sorting from their perspectives?
I'm not quite sure. He was having a bit of trouble getting it to work. We can spawn it in and see if we can get it to work this time around.
Sure.
But what do you mean, like the normal stream camera has the point of view of different users, right?
I don't think through targeting through stream it does it. Let's see.
Yeah, I believe if you click on the users button on the camera control panel, then you can press the little I button and that'll let you choose.
Oh no, I mean from the stream though.
Oh. Okay.
So let's see how this works. So I think he has instructions.
All right.
Let's find out.
Because there's no way to control that functionality in the normal stream camera. Or I guess that's what this is doing.
Not quite sure. Let's see. The stream sees. So Zizel with the camera, do I select it to that camera so it'll use that POV?
Yeah, I think if you select the camera anchor, it should then
figure out
that should then be where the stream is.
Is it 3?
I think you should just be
there
able
it
to
is.
click
It's 3. That's it. That's the one. Okay, let's. So yeah.
Okay, so Heaven, you should now be able to control where the drone is pointing. A couple of seconds.
There you go.
There you go.
Cool. Nice. Thanks, Evan. It is nice.
Yeah, thanks.
It's quite interesting watching like a stream. Like one of the like Pokemon ones where people are like make the camera fly all around.
Yeah.
Sorry? Oh,
I always imagine some kind of like future thing where people are streamers and they had. Have you ever seen like in cartoons and things where they had like this cool looking camera bot that's flying around them like orbiting? And I can imagine that in VR. Like that you have these cool little creature like bots that are going around, zooming out, finding someone and catching a good shot or interviewing people. That would be really fun.
Give it like a little personality anyway.
Yeah.
Aber
I
eben,
guess
die
like
in dem
Kevin
Sinne
could
eigentlich auch nur
try
immer
up, down, and then it will go
ausgerichtet
up, right?
auf Konsumieren und Fütteln und...
As if you
Like
type
if you
up down.
How have you been, Frugs?
like up, down. Like
How have you been?
Because it doesn't matter.
I'm busy working on things and such.
You're always busy too. I know how it is.
Is it like the Jammaversary?
Yeah.
Is it going well so far?
Yeah, it is. I had 2 servers. I probably next time I do it, probably shouldn't do it with just 2 people. I should have like more than that, like for assistance. That's probably a smarter move, and probably have about 3 or 4 servers use those, and that would work better, I think. But really nice turnout. We had between Beamed, Purple, and the Japanese or the Neos East community. They had a meme off in the last jam. There's just so many crazy things going on. I'll try and open it up later. Actually, I can do that now, and maybe we can jump back to there. We have a world that's a little bit more lived in.
Hey, like I mentioned, like it's like so much. It's kind of crazy, like when how much stuff like has been made over the entire year of the Creator Jam.
I know. A lot of really nice things that people have made, and still, if I were to do it again too, I'd probably have a lot of the items on a list, like some kind of very listed out item thing, and I guess not scripted completely, but a little bit more so. In that way, I think that would help encourage the excitement of that. And but yeah, it's been a really nice time. Like everyone's has nice personalities anyway. It's just like Neo's anyhow, and so.
Oh, Shifty, I had an idea for you.
Hey. I'm not going to be as verbose as normal, which is the case anyway, but I'm going on...
You can, the back and the front, right?
10 hours of Creator Jam so far.
Sometimes I'm driving inspectors, I do this.
I've had a half, like 45-minute break.
It'll
so.
grip items from your side.
Some rest as well. It's really exhausting.
I'll be back in just a second, everyone. I'm going to see if I can get the other world up. It should work fine.
True, I wonder if they had...
I'll be back in just a minute.
Is there a way
That's something that could possibly be looked at with the UI update, maybe.
Because when you grab, I assume grab this, I can bring it to me, right? No, they don't turn it around, right? I might just completely screw my hierarchy and I didn't know about it.
If I try rotating all the way around.
I was like, ooh. And from afar, you can't tell which direction they're facing as easily. That's why I was like, ooh. I was in the space map yesterday and I accidentally shoved one of the docking modules inside the space shuttle. In the hierarchy, I was like, ooh, that doesn't belong there.
Yeah. So exactly. Basically, if I keep rotating up on the up-down axis, if I try to go past the horizontal, it stalls basically. So if I then try doing the same motion again,
I mean,
reverse.
I screw my keyboard back
because
on.
there's a discontinuity on the X between minus 90 and plus 90.
Yeah, I mean there is a discontinuity in all of the angles. Well, all of them, I'm not sure. But yeah,
There's probably something that we could note down for later. But Peter made an interesting point that with the way the inspectors are right now, I think because of the penetration, you can grab things from the wrong side.
Rotation all the way around.
Which can lead to accidentally messing with data.
Like, how are you doing it? Are you just like adding a number?
It's actually shouldn't really have clicks like just like rejecting and like interactions.
So just saying like if it's like 90, I go to 95.
Okay. I could also make a good fish if you like.
Hey, that's good help.
I only had to cheat once this time.
So yeah, basically what it's doing is each time
Huh. That's good news. This is good news, everyone. Looks like this world is back and happy. I think everyone's going to appreciate all this nonsense.
I have another version.
All right, here we go. Oh, there's Bean, meme king himself, or one of the meme kings.
So
Meme royalty.
Hello, I'm here.
All right, here we go. This is the more crazy world. So Ziesel, in a little bit, do you mind moving the stuff that you've been working on into the other world? I got it back up and running.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
it's
no
also a
worries.
little more performant.
Yeah, we can do it right now if you want.
And then actually, Bean's here.
Hello.
And Ziesel's working on a drone camera for Neo streaming. So you might want to talk with him. It's pretty cool. Oh, did you try and go into Power Walker mode, Brooks? So you have to be in Power Walker mode. Zoop. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this one's... this is much more intense. Of course, I knew it. Vigil's been here.
I can guess who made this one.
Oh, Purple made that.
But his didn't say woof though.
No, it didn't.
No.
It had some Japanese text there before, but no longer. Yay. Uh-oh. That isn't good. Oh, that messed something up. Well, it didn't like that. So, luckily we... Oh. Let's add this to my inventory, and then we'll bring it back into the other world. My goodness, I missed you guys on stream. Whoops. Yeah. That's true. I could just see the commands going nuts after a while. Let's add this here.
Keyboard got orange. Your keyboard is here too.
Show up in the route. I don't know.
All right.
I might just set up this world though.
What's that? What's going on?
Possible thanks to you.
Under your own route.
Just went down.
You made it happen.
Oh, did you see the fruit? Did you see the Chad Fruits?
Chad Fruits.
Wait. Yes. If it wasn't, what did Fruits think of Chad Fruits? Oh man, I missed it. I'm so curious.
Chad Fruits?
Yeah, Chad Frogs. Chad Frogs. What was it? Chad Frogs?
Well, you can ask him. He's right here now.
Oh, what do you think of Chad Fruits? This is a purple creation. This is. I think you've reached stardom. Once you have weird memes made about you, you know.
I'm gonna
burn it. It is an avatar. So, Frooks, Oh no, is that a security blanket? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Aww.
That's adorable.
Yeah. It's a circuit blanket.
How did you squat in here? I mean, this whole technique moves.
No. So Frixius, there's a whole Chad party, earlier. It was craziness.
Of course there was.
Yeah, all the Japanese got really weird with it. Actually, it wasn't just Japanese. Everyone got weird with it.
Yes. Nee, dat is een deel in nest.
Oh, it was moved with the car, I guess. Ah, yeah.
No, anime, okay.
Definitely a little bit more out there. Look at the. I found out that Komashima makes everything, or I mean Gaunt. Gaunt makes all their own avatars, makes all their and models and everything.
That's adorable.
They had a rock paper scissors thing they brought in. He brought in. It was excellent.
Oh, hi.
Oh no.
Oh, I think it's like offset. Hold on.
Wait, Brooke, stick your head back out of the window.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
Yes, that's awesome. What is it saying? What are the car saying?
I don't know. Purple came with the song.
One of the songs kind of sounded Russian. One of the songs like sounded Russian.
Yeah, I think this is
Purple's
more
other
Polish,
themes.
if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Sounds Polish.
I don't know if this is in English. Where's the relic for the beat detection though?
Yeah, I guess it is better not to know heaven. Oh, nice. Oh. Bean, has everyone seen your... Has everyone seen the treasure chest? I know Frix has seen it, I think.
That's the one with the...
Yeah, the thing.
I expected that one. I'll just spawn it in for the ones that haven't.
And then down.
Feel free. Have you seen it, Anomalous?
I'll leave it there. Oh. With the faces grow bubble.
Oh, I love this thing. It's so good.
Can you open it?
I don't know enough about it to figure out how to make that not happen.
Look curious.
Interesting.
Like up, right,
Need-
down, left, right?
Oh wait, this is an avatar, isn't it? I thought there's one of these that's an avatar, actually.
Okay. I mean,
Oh.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
you see the boy
That sounds good right now, actually.
I mean, I
And then
think
now
this is
if
the
you
best
move
approach,
it,
but like,
Right, so it'll be in the wrong spot. Yeah.
I don't have
Sorry about
any
that.
protection against that.
and
But oh.
the commands just move you from one to the other.
Put it back.
So if you could see a world in here, something that you've been wanting to see made in here, like for you, that would just make your day, what would that
Which
be?
one goes with the chest now?
I think
If you could have
I think
anything.
like everything. I always like find it like really hard to like pick one thing because which is what I love essentially seeing is like diversity of like lots of different content, lots of like different use cases from all like silly and fun ones to like educational to like using it as like something that for example helps with somebody's like workflow. So I don't know, it's hard for me to like pick just one thing.
True. Has it anything surprised you in all of it? Like stuff that's it's things you didn't expect at all?
Yeah.
Hey, it's also like all of the things kind of surprise me is like how fast like people figure it out because like for all of the things I kind of like thought that essentially we'd have to like sort of like lead by example and like make like some showcase like this is how you do this is how you do that, but people essentially figure really clever ways of like doing doing for example more logics or like doing like various like tricks like to build games like to build like tools and like all kinds of like really cool stuff. So
If I now swap the order of the
Yeah.
multiplication, I think it then works the way I.
it's like
Do you have the avatar version of this? I think there's an avatar.
is there?
version of this guy.
I don't know.
think so.
I just one thing like that would like stand out like but even then like it's there's like so many like different things that surprise me, but I like is like the you know, for example, like when Outsider like he made the emulator for the chip 8. And that all like was like pretty impressive, but essentially the community like took it and like I think it was like Animals like who made the visual assembler for it.
Right.
And then people started like making new games for it.
Yeah.
And I love like that one because it's like several like levels of meta where you have like emulator that's built in VR, but then have like a programming tool that's built also like in VR. And use that thing to essentially build a new program for like a machine that was designed in the 70s to emulate it in VR. And it's like it's really cool. Like but it's just like one of the examples is like how to pick.
That's essentially what you're building anyway, is something that's a complete groundwork for having anything inside there. Oh no, I love that thing.
Hey. And so like things like when essentially everything gets like kind of like life of its own. Like somebody built something cool and like then people start like building on top of it, and it's kind of like I was like hoping for. It's like that like you know like you get people sort of like utilizing their skills like to complement each other and like whatever like anybody builds. It's not just like I saw it a thing, but essentially like people can take it and like build upon it and just. Like their skills kind of resonate with each other.
Yeah, the creative resonance you're talking about. I agree. I look forward to seeing more and more people have that kind of creative resonance and overlap, because you see a lot of that type of remixing and everything going on. But right now it's very coder heavy, it's very tinker heavy, and I look forward to seeing like artists mix in, theater people mix in, dancers, and then just starts building up into something really special. Kind of like a soup.
It's like on a really good path right now because like since like the effect is there like naturally, like people are like creative and like resonating with each other, and I feel as we get like more people as the community grow, as the community grows, this is gonna get better and better. And also like interactions, like like we've been like also helping like with like SHR and the other like educators, like with the reports, like Pearl Primes and like other people as well.
Yeah,
and it's kind of cool, like seeing essentially like people who probably would have never even like met before, now essentially like finding like ways to like utilize their skills like, to help each other.
Yeah, I love that part about it, especially the worldwide nature of it, that it's finally making it so like, space is not a boundary anymore.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit like
now just figuring out a way to be able to have some kind of sleep times that work with everyone. That's the only that would be nice. I wonder if someday people will end up like just not worrying about daylight or not, and just be on their own hours constantly. I guess you're already in that world. Yes. Yes.
I woke up like I woke up. It was what time was it? It was like 5 or 6 p.m. So like my sleep schedule just like keeps shifting around, but like it doesn't really matter because like can like pretty much work like wherever and meet up like anytime as well.
Do you do polysomnic sleep or anything?
There as well.
Nice.
Like for me, I've been like finding myself waking up at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, staying up till like 8 in the afternoon, and then like going to bed. We're just having all these kind of weird hours that just are so unusual compared to what I'm used to. But I'm still getting like enough sleep. It's just kind of at different hours than I'm used to. It's interesting.
I feel like a really strange effect is like because like I like only go to sleep when I'm actually like tired, and typically like I get tired like 2 hours later than the previous day, and then essentially I sleep until like I wake up, and like it kind of like the natural day that like ends up being longer than like 24 hours, so kind of gets like out of sync from the actual day.
Did you ever find it to be the case that when daylight wasn't like an indicator of like the time to wake up, did you ever find that it just kept extending and extending and extending? Like it felt like that the day was kind of never ending. I found that with like a polysomnic sleep type schedule where I was like only sleeping 3 hours and then so many off, that everything felt kind of more continuous, that there wasn't this type of closure where you just go to sleep, wake up, and then there's something new.
I'm not sure about that one, like if I
No?
I'm sure if I fully like understand the effect.
Oh, Bean, did you end up talking with Cecil on your camera?
Oh, no.
Because you guys might have some stuff like that overlaps that you both might be interested in with you and Cecil. You're not feeling it, that's okay too. I'm just, but
Well, they are different ideas. One is a drone camera and one's a person camera. So
true, very true.
I just literally made it yesterday on an impulse, and it like of like me wanting to make something, but currently I don't feel like looking at logic right now.
I don't blame you. I've been there.
If anyone is confident dealing with rotations, I would appreciate a critical eye on this. We've got a solution for rotating the camera around which kind of works, but I would like a better one. I don't know if anyone is confident dealing with rotations.
I'm not good with rotations, so.
Use the axis angle node in math under rotation.
You sound like you're about ready to collapse. You've been going for a while though, Bean. Bean's been going very hard. Like
I'm just having a little bit of a headache. I don't know. I don't know. I woken up way too soon today as well, like way earlier than I should have. I think I only slept like 4 hours or something.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah.
That's about how much sleep I got too, and I'm yawning here constantly. But
I don't know. I think my tiredness is getting to me, but I still don't feel like sleeping.
Oh no, it's totally that little kid feeling where you're like, I don't wanna sleep.
Hello, Purple.
Hey, Purple.
So it's just if I go to sleep now, I just probably will still stay awake in my bed, just laying there, just like that.
Oh, that's the worst. Like usually, if I lay in there too long, I just get up and do something because I get so annoyed, like just sitting there for an hour or two.
Yeah, you might as well do something if you are not falling asleep.
Yeah. I found
Which one of these is good to use for, like, if you want to pick through 4 different random sounds? Like, I'm gonna make it so, like,
Probably like
every
a
time I hit it will make a sound.
asset multiplexer. You want a multiplexer, wouldn't you?
Or choose random.
Oh yeah.
I usually use choose random.
Choose random would work.
Just have these and then pick random and then one of these on it.
So,
Yeah, pick random,
any of
that's
them
the one.
are okay? I thought one of them was, like, really glitchy or whatever.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I mean, yeah.
Well, someone was telling me a while back. Oh yeah, can you hear the generator? Or is it too quiet?
How did that happen?
I could slightly hear it.
So,
I can hear it if I get really close.
Oh, the
I
generator?
think it's good actually, because I don't want to hear it like all the
yeah.
time.
Well, I'm gonna be
I
listening
can't
to
hear
it too, so I did it the way so it's faint, but it's good.
It's probably okay now, but I've had enough problems with play one shot in the past that I usually just use the regular play node. But that's probably just a legacy thing that I should.
Regular play node?
I don't know though.
Like this?
We've had plenty of play one shot
Like
problems.
under-
Anomalous, like I feel like it's
Under playback, you
that's a
have.
good amount of sound.
Oh.
Well, for short burst sounds, honestly, you don't need to play thing, and it's like it's having more desyncing issues than anything else.
Okay.
Oh.
So like if you have a
use, like,
short
the default
sound,
one.
if you have a short sound,
Like
and you
one
don't
shot?
mind it like not going
Oh
away
shit,
immediately.
that's way too big. Okay.
What do you use?
This
What
one?
are you using?
Well, audio clip
Yeah, play
input
one
doesn't
shot.
play. That just play one shot is the thing that actually plays. You need both of them. So.
Yeah. Oh, you need both play one shot and then one.
I thought you knew this.
No, actually, I never really used sounds.
I thought you
I
used it
usually
with
come
the
to you
book,
for
like that book
sounds.
that opened up and everything.
No, I got other people to do that. You think I'm a fucking hack. You think I do this shit, like, on my
Some
own?
of
No.
it. Some of it. You've learned some of it. That's how it always works. Like you learn a little bit, and then
Oh,
people teach you some
okay,
more, and then
so
you level up a little more. And
That's not how I usually do it, sir. You just drag the audio clip in and drop it over this and it shows up in it.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then. Sweet. So I got really cool sounds. The electronic sound is like really good. I modified the hell out of it though, but let's see, where's the electronic spark sound? There it is. This one.
Why would that be? That's
So like when it hit the ice.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
cool. And I got
good
like
sound.
one for like when I fix it. It's just a little short one.
I was gonna say that actually.
Here's the hitting sound. Well, one of the hitting sounds.
Did you find it on free sound or did you make them?
I kind of morph them all together. I find like random ones that I had before.
Nice.
Let's see, how many do I have? Holy shit! I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hit sounds.
Nice.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna just do this in my world. Because I don't know. We're
Hey, you're welcome
actually
to.
pretty
No way.
busy here.
No, this is.
There's not a lot going
the,
on here
rest
right
of the
now.
jam is people show off stuff and just we have a like a worker jam. Basically, people just build out whatever they want to work on inside here. This is a shared worker independent workspace now.
Let me go back because right now, actually, back in my world, I kind of modified my average.
Hey,
Let me go
how's it going, Mad Max?
in here.
Mess?
I can.
Just
I
mess.
named my world playing with myself. I wonder if you're in trouble for that.
supposed to rotate like right, you want to rotate like this. So
Well,
essentially like this
hopefully it's a little bit
stays-
better day for you later.
Yeah, basically, I want ideally the
You said it's meh?
yeah, the X and Y rotations to
I'm
be
just tired.
independent of one another.
Yeah, I feel you. They were just kind of having show and tell, and more so just independent working time. So I'll have to think of something I've been meaning to get around and building. Last time I modified Viarsys Jeep that was on my list. Now I'll see if there's something on my list that's like relaxing to do.
So like let's say you have like one
Wow.
hierarchy and you have this one is rotating just up and down, and then you have another one, and there was just this parented, and this is just rotating out in vertical. So So
Okay, so that
I like that sound. So it also makes me think of the sound when you're from far away and you hear like something breaking on tree branches, like where that cracking, like that crackle sound. Where something's gonna
Actually,
break.
you want to know what that sound is?
What is it?
I recorded me taking my thumbnail and like pushing one of my my comb, one of the little teeth on the comb, and I took it and
that's a good Foley trick.
Oh, right up to my mic.
Nice.
It works.
It does.
Yeah, I just find random shit like. Well,
It sounds like,
actually,
like an electrical spark.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And you just change the pitch a little bit.
Nice.
And the weird king is actually me hitting my glass on my desk, but I kind of stretch out the sound wave.
Okay. I know I can do it.
Have a slope for the volume.
I've been meaning to do this for a while. Oh, finally. I'm gonna make a bed move. That's super simple. Logix, it's like Logix 101.
Bed move?
Yeah, just have someone tied to a bed, move object from A to B, point A to point B.
Oh.
Not like that, unfortunately.
That sounds random.
Oh no, it's for that wake up experience before Avatar anchors existed. Wow, that tells you how long things are on my list. Oh man.
Yeah, Avatar anchors make rotating the a lot easier now. But
I remember we went on. Oh, that was so much trouble and still didn't work.
Yes.
I find it a little odd.
Because, like, I will have thought that the way you had it will make
I don't even need that. I just need to have a block. I don't need to worry about even having anything.
Oh, okay. So I just he said I could just like grab these and just stick them in, right?
Yep.
Well, if you want a copy of it to play with,
Or do I have to use the other way?
No, you just.
I mean, that's like.
Bean, do you mind laying on this for a second?
Over it and drop it, and they'll go in.
You can even shove them through it if you want.
Yeah, like let go of it when it's over the load and it drops.
It is. I figured since we have like relaxing time, just work on things that we.
I don't think so. No.
No, it doesn't.
I wasn't doing it.
This thing is so funny.
I think it's the proportions. I love things that are like giant size with tiny faces. It's super. It's adorable.
Yeah, just have your laser over it.
Once there's physics in here, I can't wait to see more stuff that's even crazier like this. It's like melts.
Physics.
Why isn't it working then?
It's gonna be
Physics that's just gonna open like a hole.
You have it behind the thing with the laser pointing through it and drop it.
That we can
And it
do
should show up
because
in there.
there's like so many games that are like 90% physics, like bowling or like basketball, or like
totally.
Like vehicles, like
I'd never tried that.
Like just like jumping into a vehicle and just riding it off. Like I think it's gonna be like a fun thing like to do.
Yeah, some of the creator gems I have planned right when you get physics is you know what kaiju is? Like the giant monsters. So like Godzilla style stuff. I plan on having like buildings and people that can break buildings and break them on each other and like
it's like
wrestle each other and throw. I thought that would be a lot of fun, just crushing, kind of like old school Rampage almost.
Smart.
And then having maybe a food fight, like a cafeteria style food fight.
This one is for.
Of course, gravity gun.
What is it?
That's cool.
Gravity gun. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll
I
be
made
so
like
fun.
a little camera system that, like, kind of like your drone, but just.
Is that one of your
follows you
favorite
just head-
features that you're looking forward to playing with?
Instead of like head position,
So, like,
and
bringing
it
it up
has
to-
like a mode where it
Ooh.
like
I'll probably
stays in
like
front,
make
kind of.
some version like when I'm testing the physics.
Another mode, and then
But
like.
actually, I imagine like somebody might make it first while I'm still like working on the.
I could just see that you bring it in and then someone's like, I gotta make this tonight, and one person makes it like in the next day. You can't compete with that.
I have to keep it a build secret.
Is that using the drone camera component? So I think there is one which does a lot of that. I think that's a component which does a lot of that.
I'm
work.
literally just driving it.
Oh, it was really cool to be able to
Oh, wow.
use the translation
So I think-
tools this time around. Everyone was able to communicate a lot better in different languages. It was very
Mark showed me a
cool.
component the other day, which does it. I can't remember where it is now.
I don't think we should like eventually like make it like into like official functionality. That's like so weird, like with the knife.
Oh, it makes a sound.
I'll try and find it.
Take your medicine.
I think it's called drone camera. Oh, I know where it will be.
You're cutie.
What was fluffy?
I need to. Oh yeah. I'm curious.
Looks like a sea
I have to
sponge.
find out now.
What the heck?
It must be known what happens.
Oh my.
Oh no, that's not good enough. That's not good enough.
That's not good. Oh wait, I'm doing it on the wrong one. It's fine.
I wonder what happens with this one.
You just gave me. Oh, now. Well, sidetracked. Ooh.
That was a little bit underwhelming.
I have some materials that should be fine.
Looks like
for
a
this.
water.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, this one.
Oh, animated fur.
That's what I was exactly thinking.
Oh god. Oh god.
Ooh, that's a nightmare.
It's a leopard seal.
Fastest seal in the West.
Is it just me? I can't see what's in this inspector, or
I can't see that inspector.
or is this Oh.
Oh,
so
wait.
It's not just me.
Where are you
What
looking?
is it?
Where?
Oh, this.
I can't see that. I see you touching something, but it doesn't show up for me.
I can't see anything here.
Well,
Uh-oh.
So this
yes.
That's
interesting.
Here we go.
This
Time to
one
make
seems
some
like a very fine.
cyber.
There we go.
Oh, that's a nice plushie, actually.
Oh.
Fur ball seal.
Yes.
pixelated fur.
Looks like a sponge.
There we go.
One of those hairy sponges.
The one with like holes looked even more like one, I think.
Nah. Let's find it. Ooh, this one, yeah. Oh crap.
What are you doing?
Trying to hit it.
There's like a small bone inside.
There, you get.
Dear God, what are you doing?
Ooh, there we are. Oh. That's. I like the material, but not on that. Wait. These are a bust. Boo.
Look at the Matrix one.
Ooh,
Give me a
yeah.
second.
Hypno. This might work.
Sure.
Hypno
That's the
seal.
component I was talking about. It gives you like a shitload of options for defining how the camera should
Oh,
move
wow.
around. And you
wow.
can make it follow. I think you can make it follow a specific user.
Oh yeah, matrix seal.
Can't hit it for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Stretchable matrix.
This kind of.
Yes. And squishable.
Wow. If I knew about this component yesterday, that would have been nice.
Let me bunch it up a little bit more.
So you can find it. You can find it under utility, I think.
Hmm.
And then.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, thanks for showing me this.
Yeah, no worries.
It's just.
Okay, I'll
it's
try and
just
get-
a shame
see if this
that
one works.
I don't feel like redoing all that.
Oh man, that's a little
With
much.
this component. Oh, guess I'll just scrap
I'm sure
it.
you learned a lot from
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, let's make it.
All right. Well, I mean, sure. I guess I learned a little bit. But it would have been nicer if I knew about this component. You know.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, if you don't know they exist. it's
Looks
really hard
like
to find.
Moira pattern.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it
Thing
is.
how am I supposed to?
What should I shoot? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's staying there. All right, now
That's all bye.
I'll do some logics.
It's gonna display.
Oh, it's alive.
Yes.
It's alive.
Ooh, it should be in like an ice cream cone type thing.
Grab the top one. I can't grab the top one. Where is it?
Can you grab it from the inside?
Maybe it's in its face? Yeah, you touch its face, touch its nose. That's where you can.
This is my fat seal. You can keep that one.
This is skips.
Yes. Take a hit of seal.
Seal.
Take my seal. Take it. Take it. Take it. Ta-da, take it. One of these is not like the other. You think it's this one? We'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah! That was like 1 in a million chance, but I'll take it. Take it.
Let's see.
Don't need that no more. This is cool! I'm gonna start using these.
Oh. All the pick random?
Yeah. Where's that located in this thing? Random. It's not in audio, it's probably in playback.
So seal.
Playback state. I'll find it later. Right now I got it.
Let's see. Location. Oh, there's transform. Oh, wonderful. Probably global transform. Doopy doopy doop doop doop.
That's racist.
What?
What?
From to.
No.
Don't. Ow. That was my face. Did I ever tell you I have the most grace of my family?
What?
I have a grace of a ballerina. Ow, damn it.
Ooh, did you see G59's particle folder?
Voice I'm hearing. I don't know.
Oh no.
Ooh, I'm gonna open this up. I haven't. Yes.
What are you saying to me, you bitch? Come here.
Actually, I haven't looked inside it. You
It's
should.
like this annoying voice I'm hearing.
Really cool stuff.
I can't
Yeah,
really
I know,
Oh,
right?
I haven't looked at all of it.
Every time I talk, like I hear it in my speakers.
This one.
That looks cool. But it's more like a, is that a brush or is it just particles?
I think it's particles? Yeah, they're particles.
I think this is a brush.
Are you sure? I think it's particles.
He keeps using
Oh,
my
yeah, it might be particles. But it could have this with brush as well.
bean.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Get
Confetti gun. Laser field. What is this? Oh, crap. Sparks. That's nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Warp hole. Let's find out what this does.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's cool.
What is this?
Oh, it's a bubble.
That's nice. Spac one shot.
Oh, it's a brush.
Is it a brush? You sure? Oh, that's cool.
Well, oh no, it's acting like a brush. I don't think it's a brush, but that is cool.
It's the G59 share folder.
Oh, neat.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that one.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that's what they had before.
It's the wrong number.
Very satisfying.
Psych. It's the wrong number.
I should be like a brush like this.
Mm-hmm. What happens? I grab this.
Yeah, that makes it go away.
Oh. Cool. Oh yeah. That's fun. Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh.
Where's that popper that Bean made? I thought it's still in here somewhere. That party popper. I'm gonna grab it and shoot it.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, welcome, Riri. Oh, here.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow, doesn't
tiny
work.
trash.
Yeah, you pull the end.
Oh, I see.
Please.
Yes. You have to pull the red end.
There we go.
Jeez. It's one way to pull apart your popper, Medra.
Wait, I cannot do both.
Oh, I tried.
No. Oh no.
This one's restless.
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool.
So those are
What? What is this? Who made this? Who made this?
I think it's made by Girbel.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, it's getting late here, but I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for hosting everything,
Yeah,
Medra. It's been
thanks for stopping by.
great today.
Yeah.
And, I'll try and come to as much as I can during the week.
Sounds good. Yeah, just whatever you can. Appreciate it. Nice seeing you.
Thanks for joining.
Nice to meet you as well, Frux and Shifty. Bye.
See
Take
care.
Let's see, I was grabbing. Oh, this game.
That was good stuff.
Whoa. Alright.
Okay, that's not good.
What?
Yes. Oh no.
Ah. Yikes.
Oh. Hmm.
I'm gonna try and open the board a bit.
What are you supposed to do? Oh.
What is up with this today? Oh! Oh crap. Well.
Okay, so playback. How would you switch between these two? Could I use a Boolean latch, but
Switch between two what?
like two audios? Can I actually use Can I use this?
Between two inputs?
Yeah. I can. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So let's try this. Excuse me, robot. Do you mind?
I'll be back in just a minute.
That's cool. I like this. Make it happen more often. So
Want to make sure that fire burning smell was not in my house.
What?
Yeah, I smelled like burning, and I was like, I hope that's not my house on fire.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
I mean, there's no reason for it to be, but probably a good idea to check.
Creator Jam canceled due to Metro's
Yeah.
house being burnt down.
oh man, what am I gonna do on my Sundays then?
I've actually had a house fire happen once. It was craziness.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't there at the time. Like I was somewhere else, and when I came, I got a call from the fire marshal, and he's like, "By the way, are you blah blah blah?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Was this your house?
Yeah, he's like, "Is this?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And so I lived nearby, so I came up to it, and there was like 4 fire trucks, and they were like pouring out on the fire. It was on the news and everything. They had like reporters want to ask me questions. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you all about my house being burned down. No way. It was weird. Got some good pictures though.
It just keeps breaking. No. It must be made by Valve. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back.
That's some cool sounds.
By the way, thanks Anonymous and Bean for showing me the way of the sands.
The way.
The way?
Yahweh. Your big way.
Where is the avatar? I mean, the camera anchor thing that Cecil was playing with.
This one?
Like,
here you go.
No, the camera anchor. I mean.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
I
what
thought it
happened
would be
to
like
it.
somewhere in Essentials or something. But...
Broken hand.
What's that?
I thought it would be like in News Essentials. But...
I don't know where the.
The
Oh, you talking?
anchor
Oh, you're.
component, or
Are you looking?
Well,
just
the
for
green
anchor?
camera thing that he had, I thought it was an anchor. I don't know. I've never.
Oh,
used
you
it,
can you can make your own too.
Oh.
If you go to your camera and then you click on
this
create
create
camera
anchor.
and see, look.
Oh, so that actually spawns one of those things.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Are you winning, son?
What? What?
You can switch to like the other one. Are you?
Huh.
Are you winning,
There we are.
son?
Oh,
What is that from?
No research.
Oh no.
Hey, Medra.
Hey.
I'm gonna hop off now, I think.
Hey, well, thank you for stopping by, Shifty. You're here for quite a while.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was good. Between the two of us, we were pretty solid at making sure everyone was in the right place.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet too, having like up to like 21 or 22 users at the max here.
Yeah, we could have had more. I had to cut it off. Like, actually, we've had 28 last time, and it was unusable. So, figured.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting to see the user base keeps
I wonder
growing.
if we can have like two headless servers, then like when one's starting to die, we can just tell everyone, hey, come over here.
That's what I did.
Like just, oh, is that what you were doing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have two accounts set up, two headless, two different computers. Two
Good.
different.
What do you need two accounts? Like, can you not have one account into headless?
No, it's everything's separate. Like I have two Neos accounts. One's.
But you need one. You need.
Yeah.
Currently, you can't log into multiple places from the same account without encountering some problems.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I tried it on. Well, I mean, I didn't try many things, but it worked.
It'll let you do it, but it can
just wanted
create
to say as
conflicts
well,
with stuff because they're both.
I
trying
just
to
appreciate what
write
you're doing for the
same-
community, and I appreciate bringing together
same
all of
status
our
into the
creative
database and
efforts
overriding each other.
and just really
So I guess
letting
it's
people work
too-
collaboratively, because
it's too much
that's
to
what Neos
find
is all
the
about.
errors, problems.
I agree, and thank you. And I appreciate that you appreciate like that. I'm glad that you're here. You do a lot too.
Thanks.
I guess it will be like probably.
Yeah, you take care.
You too. Bye.
The other driven thing doesn't work well.
Oh yeah. Actually, wait. It's probably in your.
I don't know. Is it?
All right.
I want to make.
Let's see if I
want
can
to make
find.
particles. I want to use your tool. Oh, wait.
Reposition.
Tool is in there.
I'll be back in just a second. Wait.
Huh. So G59 particle folder. I found it. I'm done. So this activates. Wow, that was actually.
So looking at some old code, seeing. I don't want to ask anyone for it. I want to remember. Oh, no. Yep. That's what I have to do.
Both of these are cool.
Oh my god. I can't believe that's super simple. Oh man, too rusty.
Now I know all about that.
Yeah, And also, I guess my brain's a little fried right now. I guess that's kind of fair.
That's not unexpected considering how long you've been at this. I'm guessing, did you end up taking a break between session 1 and session 2 like you were planning?
Not as much as I would have liked. I had about a 45-minute break, maybe.
Oh, you got this a long time then.
I'm not as bad as I thought I'd be. I've had other creator jams before where it's been a lot worse, so, guess that's good.
Right, well, you know, it's only, in my time, it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Sometimes they run till like 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah. So basically, I'm moving something point A to point B, and I didn't want to ask anyone because I wanted to remember it to just. And so this is not hard, and then get a smooth lerp on it, so it's nice and soft. Or not a smooth lerp; it would have to be a constant lerp on this one because before. What's a slurp exactly?
I do not know.
I don't even know why I asked with purple here. Okay. Okay. And then, I don't know. 1. So then...
I'm going to take a break for a little while. If you're still here later, I'll come back. But if you're not, no worries. So.
Well, I understand. Thank you for coming out, Anomalous. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to mention how much you've contributed to Creator Jam as far as being here more than I have ever. Darn.
You don't have to mention that. That's okay.
I wanted to. Well, there's still some people here. Anomalous has been to more Creator Jams than I have.
How is that a thing?
I was gone on a trip, and he took over running one of them, and so he's been officially to more Creator Jams than I have.
Not really done it in a lot of them, but
I don't think that matters.
Yeah, like I said, oops, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to grab this thing, not someone's logics over there. I apologize.
I'll make it non-grabbable. There you go. Well, that's...
Get in my tool belt. Doesn't like me hitting secondary on anything right now. Ooh, boy.
No, I forgot you cannot like undo these impulses. That would be nice.
This is what happened in the last Mega Jam where we just kind of relaxed. It was really nice just to not have to worry about anything. You just create some stuff together.
Are you winning, son?
Have some nerdy stuff.
Seems like an actual Neil himself.
I can't stop. I'm sorry. I can't stop.
That's alright. You can be a meme addict. We still love you.
Maybe more.
It's like my drugs.
I think that sounds like you could do some kind of meme out of that too.
Like basically.
Like meme is your anti-drug or something.
Oh my god!
Like that.
I got like the greatest idea now. Actually, like
That's scary.
Coming
Right.
to people with like you know like those jackets. I pull it open. I want to sell you something and. It's
Oh,
like
I hope you do
memes
that.
in it.
I've been wanting to see that for a long time. I'm not even joking.
Meme dealer.
Because you're like, hey, you want something, and you just open it up, and it could be anything. Like you'd have it where it just infinitely pulls out stuff. Like,
I got the latest one in here. Wanna buy something?
or you have it where it looks like you're gonna expose someone, and it's another bean inside. You're like, ah! It just like.
Okay.
I do want to just make
That would be
like,
amazing.
goat thing. Wait, let me actually put that in my idea list because I can't remember half of what I usually do. Because like you know, like you think of something and then it's like the day after was like, where's my inspiration? What did I think of? And I don't remember. You know.
All of your ideas, you mean?
Yeah, like my ideas. I need to write them down.
You have to write them down. I would strongly suggest it because it's like a backup. So the days you feel like you're not creative or you don't feel like anything, you just... Oh yeah, definitely.
Take something out of the library.
Exactly.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, man, I have a list that's way too long now. It's kind of frustrating because, like, you get to a point where you look and you're like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to create all these. Oh.
There you go.
But I guess that's a good problem to have.
I got three ideas in there already. I don't know. I just started one today because I already had one, but like it got deleted for some reason. Started a new one today. And I already got 3 ideas.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that ironic? Oh, or I don't know. Nothing. Not particular. Whatever.
I know what you're saying.
Get off my back, okay? Wait. Oh no, I shouldn't make it with a button. That is like...
I don't know.
That is like stupid and stuff. I'm not making it with a button.
Oh, duh. Duh, what am I doing? That's how it works.
My god, what are you doing?
What am I doing, man? Wait.
Every time I hear that, every time I hear that sentence, I gotta think of like the scientists from Half-Life. My god, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. It's just a quote I remember.
Oh no, my laser's stuck. No. Well, I have a laser I need to get rid of. The poor guy keeps dying. Wonder what's going on.
Oh really?
There you go, keeps dying.
Oh, that sucks. Interaction button. Yes. Are you with him, son?
Wow, Neos East knows how to party. Wow.
Huh?
Neos East knows how to party. Wow. That was intense.
Neos East?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Japanese people. Yeah, they know. Dude, they're funny.
Yeah,
Even
they
though
are.
I can't understand what they're saying half of the time, they speak with memes, and I love it.
Oh.
Can you clear waters? What? I got shit on. I don't want to.
Give me a second. I just pulled out like this node.
Yeah, after you're done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like right now. Do it, Bean. Do it.
Do it. Chop.
Do it, boy.
Do it, boy. Do it, boy. Boy, son of boy.
Yeah, you can do it.
But I don't have a button. You got a button.
Oh.
That's why.
It's pronounced button. I'm sorry. Just had to correct you. It's button. Sorry.
It's button.
I'm clicking it, but it's not doing anything.
Huh. Oh wow.
Your logic nodes are... I don't know. I don't want
Oh, fuck are these gone? Damn, look how many spawn down here.
What is
these
it?
are yours too.
Oh.
Oh no, these are mine. Damn.
I don't see
oh wait,
any.
what's...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I had a shit on them.
I don't see any.
But you keep crashing, Kyle. Do you know what's going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I checked my CPU temperature to see if there could be anything. It's like 70, 80 degrees. I'm not actually sure if that's normal because I haven't checked CPU temperatures in a hell of a long time.
We're gonna make it through, like when you
I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's this world or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know.
It's beautiful.
It happened like quite a few times.
If it keeps happening, see if you can pop it in another world just like for like 5 minutes, see if there's any difference, and then maybe we'll reset this world to help you out.
A weird fucking image. Like
I mean,
it's just like a really creepy.
it's usually fine in like small worlds where like I'm alone or something. Like I think it usually happens.
I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's like...
Yeah, never mind. I didn't say shit.
Like a low effort meme, okay?
What is it?
Huh.
Are you winning?
Maybe I have to set. Oh no, that's. Let's see. From true to false, it should. Do I need to write it? Do I have to write this actually? Interesting.
Right.
Oh.
Should be able to drive one thing for the other. Let's see. But if I write the node.
Sorry.
Purple, you're weird. What the hell?
You just now figured this out?
Yeah, it's a surprise! Surprise!
I knew this for a long time, don't worry.
You're a winner! You're a winner!
You are.
You are the big winner. Dude, imagine like 5 of these all around you fucking play at once. Oh shit.
Huh.
Gotta make
So,
an impulse.
all right, finally, I'm so rusty. So if I want to move something from point A to point B,
Oh, it's okay, Dad. Oh, guys are into it.
I'm figuring it.
so if I want to move something from point A to point B, can I just drive it directly without having to use any type of set global or local transforms?
The thing is, if you drive them with like actual driving nodes, all things will be local and it will not be synced properly. Every single stutter that happens to someone locally will offset it by a little bit. That happened to my car when I wanted to be like, oh, let's make this like very, very efficient. Let's not drive it with like, let's not do rights. It was the wrong approach.
Oh man.
Because I'm writing it constantly now when it's updating, which makes it obviously more like reliable on like network and stuff. But it needs to sync. That's the thing. It needs to sync.
Could you not like drive it and then write every so often or something?
Well, all I'm trying to do is just basically move a block from here to there.
You cannot write to a driven thing, but you can disable the drive, and I don't know if that will be better, but maybe.
Because all I'm doing is telling it to move from this part to this
You
part.
can just update it at a lower rate.
Yeah.
It's just up to the user. I'm like, for the car I made, it's like just updating constantly whenever it's moving or whenever someone's in the seat. So when it's like idle, no one's in it, like then it's fine. Nothing happens.
Does it have to be a local position? Does it not know it's its own local position?
Winning, son?
Training. I'll just get off this button for now.
Alright, I'll check here. Oh man, my brain. This is the funny thing is I could do this like tomorrow, like if I was had a good night's
I
sleep,
don't
I would be
remember how
fine on it.
quaternions work, but I remember like random equations I read in Wikipedia, and I'm gonna just try them. Basically.
Let's see.
Nope.
Loading. Alright, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Oh, this is for equipping. Looking for an old world I'd worked out this problem before.
Yes, it works. It's perfect.
Interesting.
within the sun? Me playing Sims and locking all my Sims in the basement? Yes, Dad.
Hmm.
Damn it.
For some reason, my clear logics button doesn't work anymore. No. You're like father to me. Logic clear button.
Hello, Alerticus.
There you go.
Welcome to Creator Jam.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're on the kind of the more relaxed version right now, where we've already done like the world hop and some show and tell, and now we're just kind of building in the world, just working on separate projects that aren't directed like towards any specific Creator Jam personal stuff.
Cool.
Is this your first time in Neos, or?
No, but not much.
Is this your first Creator Jam?
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking around.
Yeah, basically we build out worlds and share them, open source style. So we do this event weekly. This is a 1-year celebration of those events.
Yeah, I did read the email.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Thanks.
Oh, nice. It's on both sides. It's amazing. Okay, great. Now put that in my meme folder.
Bloody. Huh.
And my public folder.
Maybe it's here.
Another one for the folder.
From a long time ago.
Oh, why those things going all the way? Oh, okay.
Why doesn't this connect? Why can I not connect this? You know why I can't connect this slot? Like,
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. What? What? Huh. I knew you could. I knew it was. This is the exact same code. Why isn't it working? We're gonna have to find out now.
Nothing else. So when it's referencing something else, then you gotta reference it like that.
will this work then?
Let's just do it this way. Nuts to that. Let's just do it this way.
I just got all of the party poppers at once, and
did you?
She doesn't make a lot of particles.
Nice. Maybe make this 10.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. I don't mind.
Are you winning, son?
Yes.
Yes,
Are you winning, son?
Well, that's why.
Oh my god. Every time it gets done, it spawns duplicates of itself. That would be horrible.
Oh.
Wait, can you make it so it has a cap of it? Like it only goes up to 10?
Well, yeah,
your son
you
in
can
way?
keep track of how many it's
Well,
spawned.
this seems like it's working. But why isn't the bed moving itself? That's working. Oh.
Are you wiener, son?
But why?
Mm-hmm.
Is this... Where's the bed at? Huh. Let's delete this part. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. You're welcome to hang out in the world.
It's probably under...
What's the capital of Nepal?
Maybe...
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Somewhere...
Of what?
Then There's more pictures
Nepal.
here. Doop, 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 doop.
Isn't Nepal already like a capital or something? Am I
This is a trick question. False.
Listen,
False.
am I?
False.
The answer is no.
Are you sure?
The answer is no.
The answer is always yes, actually.
No.
What did I delete? What did I make? Whatever.
What am I doing?
Spinner. There it is. That's what I want.
Spina? Spina?
Spinner.
Spinner butter.
Say.
Yes. Of course. Huh.
Yo, the CLB vibing.
How's it going, Viasis?
Good.
Are you still awake, or are you?
I was already sleeping, and then I decided, oops, I have to come here now again because I was the whole weekend with the kids, and yeah. Then I fell asleep by putting them sleep, and then now I wake up and I said, oop, I have to come back here to congratulate you again.
Oh, thank you, man.
So.
Whew. Oh shit, that's too far away.
How long you are in VR now? How many hours?
Let's see, it's 11 and a half.
Whoa.
I can shut it down whenever, but this is really relaxing now, so it's not too bad. I'll definitely fall asleep really easily tonight. And then we won't be having any prop hunts until we can figure out what the bug is.
You know what else is heavy?
Oh, there's a bug in the prop hunt, huh?
Yeah, there's some kind of weird bug. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you were here when the Neocease was just, and everyone is. Oh, what? What is this? Oh man, I totally fucked this up. Oh, interesting. Did you end up grabbing the bed, Viasis?
The what?
That bed. Did you end up grabbing it? I'm curious. That might have been what happened.
Grabbing what? I did not grab anything, no?
No. It's probably me. What if I do this?
Or the car you mean, or what? The car I put on the floor before.
The what?
The car, the Russian pumping car there.
Nick.
Oh. Weird. Well, I'll just try this out.
Make like a texture it just says click me.
Let's try this instead. Let's just try this first. Something simple.
Oh, wait, you know the combo thing? Like, when you're messing with it, like, it just has a timer if someone's messing with it for a certain long, then all of a sudden that just spawns right in front of them. Are you winning? So they're like, bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Are you winning, son?
Oh, by the way, thanks for the Patreon support. Oh, I have a gift for you. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I'll give it to you right now.
A gift? I get a gift.
I got it.
I did it.
Here you go. This is.
Oh, cool. Oh, there is, wow. Surprise package. Thank you.
Yeah. Depending on people's SBS.
Hey, Vigil.
Yeah. No, it's,
when you edit, just delete it if you would.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just having now a relax, like people just work on their own code stuff. And so you're welcome to hang out.
My headset is like making my head hurt.
Oh, Vigil was here.
So heavy.
My favorite purple person.
Ah, yes.
Weird backwards.
I like the purple person a lot.
Weird upside down.
I get down so much on my platform. It's annoying.
Get a crane inside your room.
Alright.
Since I, like,
let's make a cube. Oh, that's weird. Why are you here? Why are you hiding?
It became so much heavier. It's like weighing down so much.
Get some duct tape and just tape it to the
Oh man, I have a problem whenever I hit secondary now. I'm locking up. How was your day, VR Assist?
Yeah, with the kids, like the last 2 days, the kids were with me, so we were like playing cosplay, basteln, cosplay building.
That's cool.
And yeah. How did it go? Like a lot of show that I've seen, yeah. Because in the meantime, I like always like sneaked on Twitch what's going on here.
It was actually the most busy earlier when a lot of the Japanese community was here. And then it kind of peaked. I think it would have peaked even heavier if I wouldn't have had any limits, but then we wouldn't be able to move in this world. So I'm glad that we capped it. So I don't know how we were able to pull off 28 people.
28?
Not this time around. We could have had that, but I didn't want to.
This event kind of like far exceeded my expectations.
Oh, awesome! Well, I'm glad you all liked it.
Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm desynced or something. That's what's happening.
It is something when it's up here, and then you like with the translation. That went very smooth, by the way. They're super friendly.
I'm sure people in the morning like started adding me when I was like showing them.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad. Well, I think that now with like an event like this, people now feel a little more comfortable to like if they see it, you know, a world that's open that's Japanese speaking mainly. You know, you can just go in there and say, hey, you know, with broken Japanese, they can say with broken English, and you're like, and you just show a bunch of memes. Yeah, we can communicate without words. Yeah, exactly.
Communicate with.
Yeah, that's what parties are for, to connect the people. You know,
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Party, you can hang out, and this is the power of the metaverse here.
Definitely.
Tomorrow is gonna be improv, right? Or...
Yes. Okay. Just so you know, it's gonna be my first directed improv. But I think it'll be pretty, not easy, but it'll be fun. Like we'll have a good time.
I've never done such a thing, so
I've done some stuff. It's very fun. Imagine doing meme stuff, but like, I give you like, okay, so this is a prop. Now you have to. You have some kind of script and you just like doing something funny with it, and then next thing you know, the other person
like
has to
acting like it's like your cousin that you haven't seen in a long time.
Exactly. Yep, you understand it right there. Yep.
Okay.
And then I come in maybe and I'm the aunt and I'm like, what do you do? And then I just make it up like, what are you doing to that seal? And you're like, then you know that you play up the story from there. And so the only thing I would ask for you, if you're planning on going, is think of some props you might want to play with that are funny, because we'll end up adding them to our prop generator, and then we'll just click some buttons and people will have props to play with, and it'll be funny.
What time are you gonna start this?
It's all on Creator Jam schedule stuff, and it's under
okay, sorry.
Google Calendar. Well, I can't remember offhand, and I don't want to tell you wrong. I think it's it's a little bit later at night than for you. Like I would say, if I was to guess, don't take this time as correct, but I'm thinking it's around maybe either 9 or 10 o'clock your time. I think, or I mean, well, I'm sorry, that would be
in the evening.
Yeah,
definitely in the evening.
Yeah, definitely evening. I asked people
so
on
Monday improv.
Yeah.
4 EST.
Yeah, 4 EST.
Okay,
I think. But I'd have to look. I'm not.
That's actually that's 10 in the evening.
Yeah, I thought you were on CET also.
I think. I'm on UTC plus 2.
Oh, okay.
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, I should fix this while I'm at it. Whatever happened here. Oh no.
Oh wow, the dance party is gonna be late.
Yeah, the dance party is pretty late.
That's gonna be like at midnight for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Twitch stream type times.
Yeah. I mean, it's still fine though. It's still Friday. I think it's perfect. And the rest of the day is gonna be prop hunt, right?
No, what we do is we do it earlier, but until I can get prop hunt fixed, there won't be any prop hunts this week.
Oh, that's good.
What was that, Metro?
Until we can get prop hunts fixed, I'm not going to be able to have any. There's some bug.
And we'll have to fill that up with something else, or are you not gonna like host anything like the same time? I don't know. You don't have to. Like,
maybe I'll have some kind of like just relaxed meetup or something until then, or I don't know. I haven't thought through it that way because that was something I didn't expect.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. We could have a like group effort as in like, hey guys, let's fix this.
Well,
and then afterwards when it's fixed.
True, could do that. I think it's something pretty small, but I have to check just in case.
Yeah, it's probably, well, it definitely has to do with like the name logics. Like, also it's like not really stacking properly because some of the buttons are like inside each other and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely something going on with that. But you could only like see when it's like how they did it, and you can only like say what's wrong with it, or not even.
I know.
Often I have trouble looking at other people's logic and just like understanding it right away.
Well, there's not really tons of documentation sometimes, and so that makes it more difficult.
Oh no, it's just like, what were they like? Usually it's like a whole entire way of how they did it, of how I would do it, and it's like, yeah, it works and it's good, but like I have trouble sometimes, a lot of the times, like understanding. Like I have to just literally like follow and like see what it does.
That makes sense.
We have like logic comments, it could help, I guess.
Yeah, well, barely anyone does that though.
I know. I mean, I guess with blueprint you can have a bit of that. But,
yeah, but like I don't like backing blueprints. Like that's the
actually,
other
how do
thing.
people usually do that? Because I don't know, like the way I would
There's
do
a
it,
few blueprints that you can back, but it's usually like not something you should do.
Yeah, it's working with this, so it's
just like
not
a grabbable receiver, and you don't want it to have like those things on there.
Makes sense. That's how it should work.
Like all the time.
That's how it's supposed to work. Good.
Yeah, like what I would usually do is like have us like a part with the blueprint and then make a copy and then pack that and I have both, right? Like
I never use blueprints to begin with. I don't really like it. It's too time consuming getting all the logic nodes like right.
Well, I don't know, I think like the fact that you can like collapse them easily makes it nice to organize.
It's nice.
How's it going, Chromus? There.
You want to like share with other people.
Yeah, welcome. We're just on the like the cooldown session of the party, and so you're welcome to hang. Basically, we did a world hop, and then had a little bit of show and tell, and now we're just kind of like working on personal projects, just hanging out.
Oh, okay.
And
what are you guys working on now?
Let's see. Not sure what Gil's working on. I guess Bean's done, and I'm making something move. I'm going to have a type of anchor that moves, like you use an anchor bed that just moves you from point A to point B using a constant lerp. I don't know if you know much about coding.
Not really.
Okay. Well, basically the idea is
I just put like a slab of meat in the chest. That's all I know to do.
Oh, okay. Basically, I'm going to make something that's like an out-of-body experience, where someone where someone gets connected to something, and then it makes them float like this. And really all it is it's just attaching a person to basically a box or a cube, and then just hitting it, say go point A to point B. But they won't know that because they're not going to be able to see that. And so when they change the scene, it'll be an out-of-body experience where they're like floating towards something, and then right when they hit this certain timing, it changes them to a new scene.
I don't know.
So you do different scenes, huh? That's very cool.
Yeah, like basically change it so it's like a different environment is like what I would call a different scene. Like so you keep moving, and then yeah.
There we go. Put it that way.
Wait, we need to put cool sunglasses on him.
I came in here with a friend. I can't find her now, though.
Is her name Girl Rider?
Yep.
Let's see if she's around. Hello.
Hello.
Chromis there is looking for you.
Oh yeah, I was looking for him.
Oh, here, follow me.
Is he over there?
Yeah, if you follow
yeah,
me,
I'm
I'll
coming with
show
you. Okay. let me put my left hand on. Hang on. Okay. Cool. Here we go.
Stuff you say in VR, I love it.
Totally. So he's over here. Okay,
yes.
cool. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Creator Jam. This is the 1-year anniversary jam. And so we just...
Happy anniversary. So
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Wow.
So this is kind of...
So this is the cool kids hangout spot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you made it.
Yes, made it. You bounced over here really fast. Hey there, how are you?
I flew.
You flew, okay.
Yeah.
Who dis?
Hey.
New phone, who dis?
How are you doing?
Good, good.
Wow.
Is this your first time in Neos or in...
No.
No, we've been here for quite a while now.
Oh wait, that's like, yeah, I remember you guys. Oh.
Why do I know you? Yeah.
You came into my world. I think that's when me and Bean were drunk.
Oh, okay, because I remember your name, for sure.
Yeah. I think we were just showing you random
Well, I wouldn't have, I don't remember, honestly, because
yeah,
I was just...
Yeah, you were wasted.
That's typical Neos though, right?
That's hysterical. Oh my god. That's so funny. So this has been going on for like all day, right?
Yes. It's now 12 hours in.
Yeah.
Oh my, have you been here the whole 12 hours?
Just 11 and a half of it. Like maybe 11 and so, whew. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Shit
I mean...
coffee.
No coffee.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Just craziness.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Craziness.
Insanity. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Totally. So funny. Oh my god, wait. You have cool sparkler things.
Just made that today.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Purple's always doing cool stuff. Same with Bean. Bean, did you show...
so cool.
What about... You have the meme thing still on you, don't you? The what?
The stuff I
You know
make
what I'm
is
talking
not like
The meme
this.
thing? The graph?
This guy made this thing.
Wow. Oh my god.
Or like VR sits here.
Chroma,
No,
you
wait.
need this car over here.
Here.
Yeah.
You can get inside him. Here. Anyone want to take the passenger seat? Or driver? Driver side?
I don't want to be a driver.
Oh, wait.
Do you want to be the driver or not?
Where should I drive?
It's showed towards Chroma Snare. And girl.
No, that's absolutely Chroma's thing.
You
can drive me, babe.
I would like to, because matrix sheets are kind of my thing, so...
here, someone can get in the driver's side. I'll stay in the passenger. Jump in it. You just trigger at it and then, hit equip. Shoot it with your trigger.
Versus the other one.
And then when it says equip.
There we go. Enter anchor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You can have 4 people in the body and 4 in the hands, each hand. So 12 people can be inside him at once.
That is amazing. Wow.
And it's very weird when you're in my brain because like I really feel it like when you're talking because it's coming from like you would sit inside my brain and it's really a very interesting feeling When other people
Turn right versus turn right.
Take all the things. Do all the things. Here,
Yeah.
Purple, I'll trade you. I'll get into his hand. You get into his head.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be in his head anymore. There's too many naked photos.
Tell you what, you fat little cunt.
Oh no.
You don't find Nigerian at all.
No, not gushing.
Go and fuck yourself. Go and fucking fall in a dirty, dank little hole where you fucking come from, you dirty, dragon-eating little...
It's a nice bird, isn't it?
Right, okay.
What is that? Oh, you're in that. That's you, Commissar. That's a great avatar. Wow. I love that. That avatar is fantastic.
There's actually driving a car inside a car driving a car.
Alright. So let's see here. Whoop. Oh no, my stuff! Oh. Where did the cube go? Oh man.
Like a grass using the fur shape.
Yeah.
Grass.
Yeah, I already have it.
You have it?
Here you go.
Whip.
I think actually I'm gonna go off here. I don't think so.
Bean, you've been on forever.
Probably because your fucking headset's too heavy.
It's really fucking heavy.
Well, you've been in here way too long.
It's the vibe that I replaced the cable with.
You've been in some jams before, haven't you, Commissary? I recognize your name.
Yeah, I've been here like once or twice for a jam.
It's like
Team Seal.
I know you can pull its face. This thing's awesome. Or yes.
I'm trying.
I love that
I
thing.
don't think this avatar works for that.
So cool. All right, let's do this again.
Oh, this thing is so cool. Confetti!
I like that one too.
You found a new avatar?
Oh, this is mine.
Yes. Bean,
That's
you've been on here forever. You and
You made that.
awesome.
Dude, I love it.
You kick
It's
ass,
great.
Bean.
I was
You,
using this for,
you
my
definitely
weeklies.
found a meme connection
yeah,
today.
I did.
It'll be like a whole meme gang in here.
Dude, that's gonna like if you don't know anything to do, meme gang is there. I'm just kidding.
Yes, yes.
I hope I see the Japanese people like more.
Well, now that we're friends, we'll see them pop up and say, "Oh, let's go to that world."
Very good.
Hang it, that'll be cool.
Oh my goch, I think the Jeep crashed me out.
No, I don't have all of them as friends. I just have like Sid and some two others. I think.
I know. I was gonna say, I see that.
I don't remember the name.
Maybe like Orange or Sid.
No, I don't think Orange.
You'll meet everyone else.
I would love to. Oh my god.
I would have liked to see the translation to like actually in action though.
Nice.
Wait, what?
That is very cool. Well done.
That's great.
Is that
That's
really?
fantastic.
Wait, did it actually work?
Oh, this is cool.
Yes.
A whole bunch of worlds.
It is beautiful.
It's magnificent.
Wow.
We gotta make copies. Oh wait. Oh no.
Anyhow,
Oh no.
see ya.
What?
See ya, Guri.
Take care, Bean.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Where have you been my whole
So,
life, gorgeous?
Vigilaboo, are you a dog or a fennec fox? Are you a fennec fox? Or a dog, or neither? I don't want to misidentify you.
He's a giraffe. God.
What
Perfect.
sort
Okay.
of dog are you?
Okay. Awesome. Foxes are wonderful. I remember seeing one pounce on stuff in
What
Yellowstone. That was
is
so
it?
cool.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we have any more of those memes? Let's pop those memes out right now.
Are you? You're
This is
saving that
happening.
immediately, aren't you?
Please do. Yeah, take anything you want from this world. It's all.
That's awesome.
No.
Wow. No anime? Wait, why not?
Oh, that's just silliness. It's basically the Japanese that were all in anime. A lot of people were in anime.
No fun allowed.
Where's Sid's stuff? There we are. Time to get some weirdness out.
Cool.
Oh, this will break the world. I better not get too many of these out.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What's getting put on me?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Where's some? I know there's some weirdness in here. I gotta find it.
Worry about it.
Right? Every time. That's like the opposite game. Yeah, like forget about it. You're like, I can't forget now. I'm out of here.
No, I will not forget. Absolutely not.
We will not forget.
Nope. Just be like, don't worry, it's cool.
Yeah, it's like every scary movie. Like it's cool and like slash your time dead every time.
That is accurate for sure.
You're pointing at me.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm on a mission to find the weirdness, because where is that stuff? I know it's hanging out
Look at
somewhere.
your friend's chest real quick.
Oh,
What's
no.
happening?
Look at your friend's chest real quick.
What?
What? Oh no. What did you do? Oh. He changed.
What did you do to him?
I don't know. Apparently, it's not persistent across avatars, though, so that's kind of weird. Oh my god.
Where this
I'm not
is
worried. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a screenshot.
What happened?
You have been dubbed an anime tittle expert.
Oh!
What's in his chest?
Just in case.
What's in his chest?
Something nice.
Yeah, something nice.
Oh, this is here. Can you take it off? Can I take it off? I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know.
It's not making the sound. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That was delayed.
Yeah.
I don't see it. We have to open this world.
So
It must happen.
Yep. Exactly.
Alright.
This car is so cool.
It's very cool.
The Russian hardstyle car.
That's fantastic.
Has the right This is Gothic style.
My favorite is the first song.
There we go. Wow.
Oh, it's gone. Womp womp.
Wait. Who and what are you?
Oh, this thing?
What? Chroma? Where are you?
Fucking ignorant little cunt.
Here, we'll get out the other version. This one, we kind of made it mess up.
This is so cool, yeah.
Oh no, where did my body go? Oh crap, there it is.
That is trippy.
That avatar is so cool. Can I have also one?
Oh.
I want to like dance with you.
Let's get out that other, the goose. There we are. Here we go. This is... There we are. If you need something... Oh no, he died.
Oops. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I think he
crashed
just
out.
crashed.
Yeah, probably.
Would you like a goose?
I always like a goose. Absolutely. Thank you. Oh my. I bet 2 or 3.
Oh, whoops. What? How did that happen? What? I've not had that happen before. Weird.
That's hysterical.
Oh, maybe I jumped in you, VRSys.
Right.
In me?
We'll add this goose. Thank you.
Yeah,
There you are,
Bean
Chroma.
Bean made it. The person that was here earlier. Oh yeah, did you crash, Chroma?
No,
No, he just.
I didn't crash.
Oh.
Ooh, poppers. Yes, please.
Nice.
Oh, they're over here.
Does that do something
Alright.
special, Chroma?
What? What? This is mine.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I'm getting out sound sushi. That's all there is to it.
Some duck soup.
Musical sushi.
Oh, there we go. Bread.
Duck soup.
Oh man, duck soup. I like this thing.
Look like a duck. There's a goose.
No, it's from that game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo. Oh, I better not bring this in here. And if you hold trigger, it allows you to honk.
There we go.
And if you're in screen mode, you can pick up stuff with your beak.
Fantastic.
Where did my body go?
It sucks when you forget where you left your body.
Yeah, every
No
time.
good.
Oh, there you are.
You're there's one over here.
You know it's a wild night when that happens. Man, that's gonna be a
Like, where's my
thing,
body? And someone says, which one?
right? That is gonna be a thing someday. I could see people waking up like in VR, like, where am I? What am I now?
Absolutely.
Totally getting pranked up.
Absolutely.
Oh,
No, completely.
that'll be great.
I mean, oh, totally.
Yeah.
And I think that as, like, I mean, the technology, like, advances itself, when avatars start to become actually more lifelike in an acceptable way, it's like your memory of your actual self is going to start getting changed.
It already is
Like, for real.
happening. Like the more
Is
you
it?
wear a certain body, it feels different.
Uh-huh.
Like this is probably version 3 of what I normally consider like what I identify as. Not that I really feel like that's who I am, because I'm used to like costume design and stuff, so I feel normal in all kinds of weird bodies or outfits. And so-
Fabulous. That's so interesting. Like, I'm curious about. Okay, so like, you know, if let's say like you're a piece of toast, and just if, for example,
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if I mean, depending on like people interacting with the piece of toast, if it would actually feel like something, or
It's just like VRSys. It does. Yeah.
Do you feel like a chip?
Like it's not that I feel like a chip, but it's just more like the personality.
No, totally. I'm actually wondering more about like actual sense experiences. Like if you have an avatar with really long arms, and yet someone like were to like touch your arm, even though it's way out there, you would still have a sensation of your actual hand.
That's called
you
phantom
know?
limb. That's a lot of people have phantom sense. I don't have it in here, unfortunately. I know there's a lot of people that have phantom sense in here.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I wonder what determines who has it or not.
Peter does. I don't know if Purple. Do you have phantom sense at all? I think that there might be a few people in here too.
I just was handed some steak. I'm gonna put this over here.
No, I wasn't sure if you like get any type of sense, like if people touch or anything like that you feel it in here, because I know some people do, like or sense warmth. Oh no.
Oh yeah. It's
But yeah, it's a real thing. I mean, it's the same type of effect
you know
of
how to say
if someone doesn't have an arm and there's like a
X-ray
mirror of it and they touch that mirrored version of
Yes,
same,
that's
same
exactly
idea.
it.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Totally. No,
but-
'cause
Like most people, I mean, if I remember correctly, report positive on that, right? So
yeah,
not,
yeah. So I think it's
I've
natural,
heard
but then again, when you think about like being inside a car or something else, you don't think, oh, I'm driving a car. You think I need to move left, and so you end up. It's an extension of who you are. And I think
the
that's
car
what
thing's
this.
a good analogy. That's true, and it's something everybody can identify with. Most people can identify with. That's a good point.
But if you start off just driving, if you remember, like when you first drove, everything was so overwhelming. You're like, oh my god, I gotta make sure not to hit the car. Oh my god, I gotta make sure to brake right now. And there's so many different senses. And there's actually a group that reminds me of something else pretty cool. There's a group called Cyborg Nest, and they are building cybernetic implants, like different things that allow you to feel.
Cool.
And so it's by a guy named Neil Harbison, or Neil Harbison, is that it? And he has an implant because he's colorblind that vibrates inside his skull sounds and tones, and so he.
Oh, I think I know that guy.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a little thing that comes while you don't see my. But
and
like on top of the head.
So he doesn't think of
the
color in terms of like just the way you see it, but he associates like different shades and tones to sound. So he'll wear something that sounds good, or he'll think of someone that sounds interesting.
Oh my god, that's so clever. That's so clever.
And that just makes sense because the senses we have are just. I know I didn't mean to do it, but I did.
It will show up.
But this will be just kind of some other types of extensions. Just like if you're ever playing around with puppeteering, it's fun when you have like, just like you're saying, extra long arms or like extra taller, that you kind of walk that certain way and have fun with it. And I think the same thing can be said with this. Really cool stuff.
Totally. And it's just like you get into like the creative realms. It's like that starts to become like that's useful artistically. That's like that's really interesting. So.
Which speaking of that, let's get something out for fun that was made.
Oh no!
You just can't help but play in it. Like it's hard to navigate, but it's very fun.
Screen so I can see, but I don't think you would want people to.
Do you do much creation or any stuff like that?
Computer.
I'm actually Chroma and I are actually part of VRA Live, which is it's dedicated to like VR art.
Cool.
I've heard of the Sabby Life. She like runs the group.
Oh yeah,
and so
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're part of that crew.
So,
I'm glad that you all are coming back in here. That's awesome.
Oh, totally. No, we're actually, there's a few of us that are trying to create our own gallery worlds in Neos. And so that's why, totally. Like, that's where I spend most of it. Yeah, totally. So it's mostly just like, arranging and placing things.
Well, that's still
what
part
is
of the
this?
design.
Did you do this? I have a fish on my hand. Okay, because like. See, it would be very fun to get into the whole you can make things do stuff situations, which clearly everyone in here is.
It's not as crazy as you think. It seems really intimidating. I think Purple Juice is the perfect example of a person that's like, I don't know if they could do this, and next thing you know, I always brag on you.
Oh, you picking on me? You picking on me again? See how he treats me, guys? He beats me whenever everything closes down.
You didn't hear that.
Wow. I kind of like it. I mean, what?
I was going to say, that's an agreed upon arrangement, actually.
No, but like, I'm just telling the Logic story. I tell everyone that's like, I've never used Logic, so scary stuff.
I'm dumb as a box of rocks, and I figured it out. So anyone can figure it out here.
I will disagree with the box of rocks comment, but it is very encouraging to hear that Logics is something you can pick up.
It's just experience. You just need to like mess around with the Logics and find out what they do.
Oh, nice.
Start building up like, I know what Logics I can use for this, and you just It just takes time, but anyone can learn it here.
So, for example, you could use Logics to make a code to lie in Chroma's hammock if you wanted to.
Yes,
please absolutely.
You can make Logics
make an anchor.
Throw a bag of poop at someone and catch them on fire.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Whatever you want.
Totally could do that. That would be easy.
You can make your hand break on purpose and hate your life. and you have to hit it to make it work again. It's logic.
The possibilities are endless. Clearly, like this thing that eats your hand. I actually really like it. I'm gonna keep it. Decided.
I know that's the hard thing. Is next thing you know, it's a really
So
good
you're
model.
into that, huh?
I want that in my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say now I've decided I need the thing, so I would like to keep it.
It's such a good model for being able to keep people in here. You're like, okay, I just need. Oh, cool. Day circuitry.
I really need to bring up the time for this thing to break.
Do you guys do?
Hours consecutive have you been in here now, my dude?
Does it count as having like a 45-minute break?
Let me actually adjust this.
Yes, that is okay.
Okay, then if let's minus that, and I'll tell you. Let's say 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 now. So 12 hours. 12 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This
I can't
guy's
believe
a
I feel
machine.
okay.
He's
I don't know
amazing.
how. Oh man, it's definitely not something to brag about in some ways. Oh. Oh man.
I consider it an accomplishment. I say well done.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah. Until the brain damage sets in. I feel okay though for some reason.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Has it always been in here that you've been in, or has it been in like different various worlds?
Oh, we've been
like,
we've world hopped a lot, and that actually was a little bit harder, because it was pretty laggy. Like it went from pretty heavily laggy to, hey, this is how we'll kind of figure it out to make it a little less, and then now we're in a kind of cooldown time, which that helps a lot. Like this is just hanging out, like building stuff, chatting around, and that's real easy. That's
How you doing,
nothing.
man? It's good to see you.
But like giving guided tour like for a while and trying to make sure that this thing's not breaking and that thing's happening. That was a lot to think about and talk and do everything else. But it's in good company. Like the greatest thing is, I did this early so we could have the international community, because there's a lot of really cool artists that are in the Japanese community or the the Neo Seas community, and eventually we're gonna have it to a point where everyone's communicating and everyone's just hanging out. Someday.
That'd be so great.
I know,
That'd be so great.
Everyone wants to learn from each other and see all each other's cool stuff.
Exactly. That's
I mean,
the
artists
dream,
are
man.
artists, right? And there is translator tools in here.
See,
and so you can
that's-
put. And so we were talking, and you could see, like subtitles underneath people. So it's really cool.
That is, I like it. Translate in real time text. I mean, I know
I'll
they-
give it to you.
That is so amazing. That's so
It's
cool.
really cool. I didn't use
thank
those.
you.
I was using one that's a service that after 5 hours it's paid, so I ran out of service, and I was like, I still want to talk, but you could just still show things and like this thing's cool. And
Oh, that's
yeah.
okay. So it's hooked up to basically like a third party service that it's like accessing
It has
in
to,
order
right,
to do
for now,
it. So
unfortunately.
it's like a no, that makes sense though. So it's like basically a display hooked up to that thing.
Yep. Basically,
That's great,
let me give you Vex's public. There you go. They gave it
Oh
to
my
me.
god! Thank you.
And
Thank
inside,
you very
no problem.
much.
This is
So cool.
You.
Did someone say my name? Cool. Huh?
So you have to click. This opens up with on like Google Chrome. It takes the microphone, turns it on. You have to accept. You have to tell Neos to accept the website. I found this out. Were you here, VSS, when we were This is free, so we can use this to communicate. It uses Google Translate, but the person put on the back end, Vex put on some kind of crazy code on the back end to be able to use it.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
And so I'm gonna mess with this certainly. I haven't done much with it yet to know how it works, but I'll figure it out.
Right. No, absolutely. That is great.
Yeah, I mean, just be able to communicate with anyone in any language. How great! Yes.
Oh, like I said, that's the dream.
It was Star Trek, yeah. Universal basic translator.
Right. Totally.
Now, you said you
I'm
are
just gonna use Google.
VR
I always
artist.
thought-
Do you mainly work? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry.
Go ahead. There we go.
I thought that like that universal basic translator will come before the holodeck, and now that the fact that we are basically having one in the holodeck blows my mind.
Right? Yes. Totally.
That is fantastic and true.
Yeah, this is the holodeck. It's pretty lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, finally artists get to build out everything in their mind. It's not just like, oh, you can walk into this place, you're like, nope, this isn't my entire world. The physics work in it. Everything is my world. That is, yes, finally.
Right. That is.
I usually like to tell people I just stole shit.
You're smoking a pipe. That's amazing.
And you got robot fish on your head.
A gun? God! You guys!
So, what kind of stuff do you all do? Do you all do you build like work in tilt brush, or is there any specific type of mediums that you like as far as VR mediums?
Yeah.
Well, the piece that Chroma just brought in, did you do that in Gravity Sketch?
Yeah,
oh, nice. How do you like Gravity Sketch? I've been meaning to get around to playing in that.
It's pretty good.
I'm used to mesh modelers, so it wouldn't be anything special. It'd be probably nicer to be able to be moving around in VR to do it.
Yeah, once you like hook up the controls to the functions, you can just go. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you're feeding back VR.
Is that me?
Me? No.
Yeah, you're feeding back a little.
Where
Strange.
He drove away.
Oh.
So
No,
yeah,
you might want
basically
to hit the
like
normalized stuff.
the goal is like, I mean, I mostly work in tilt brush. They're out. I've also do some animations, so I've worked in Anim VR, and I want to work in Quill. The interface is a little difficult in Quill, but I would like to get into Quill. Gravity Sketch, Oculus Medium, stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
A medium's my go-to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you found a pipeline that you're able to reduce the poly so you can be able to bring it in here and use them?
Not too easily, no.
Ah, darn!
No, but
I know. That's
that
the hope.
Yeah, for sure. Although what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just recreate the stuff in Gravity Sketch, and that will keep the polys down. In general.
There's some things in SIGGRAPH. Have you seen any of the SIGGRAPH papers where they showed where you could draw something out in like tilt brush and then it would be able to interpolate and figure out how to turn it into like a fully meshed model? It's really cool stuff.
Wow.
It's here, I'll draw you kind of how it works. It doesn't even look too crazy. I can't wait till they do something like that in Blender or something, because that's the stuff that people usually like to make. Oh, by the way, this is a multi-tool tip. It's really cool.
Oh.
Whoa. H3 made it. Here, I'll give you his folder. Give you all his folder.
Thank you.
I just figure you all like... I can tell you all like all the kinds of random stuff. So did you all come in through circuitry? I know that you brought in a bunch of the XR crowd.
Wait, I sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear the question.
Oh, did you all come through circuitry? I know that you brought in a bunch of the XR crowd.
Oh, I know that I've met circuitry in here a couple of times. I came.
Was it through Sabby Life, maybe?
It was through Sabby, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, we've been really good. Thank you.
Good.
How are you doing?
I've been better, but
Okay. You hanging in there? Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's just a lot going on in life right now. That's all.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, life can be a lot sometimes, for sure. And glad that you're here. That's good, for sure. Were you just able to get in now for the jam?
I was here a little earlier, but then I had to get the kids lunch and stuff, so I thought I'd stop back a little bit.
That's
It's
awesome.
much more chill. You came in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a ton of people when I was here earlier.
I should have photographed the world during that time.
Right. Was everyone in here?
What's that?
We were, and then we were world hopping with all of these other worlds, just going through all the different creator jams that have been going on over the last year, which, man, I can't believe it's been a year already.
I know.
It's
pretty crazy. And we went through 11 of the best, and there's lots of good stuff in a bunch of the worlds. We just went through the top worlds that had really notable stuff.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So those creator jam worlds that are over there, are those all public and could be looked at a later time?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can go to them at any time, and you can grab anything out of it. They're open source style, so you can grab things out of it.
Okay.
And there's things to learn from in it.
That's fantastic.
Some really complex things have come out of those creator jams too, like this robot that's scanning us right now. crazy
Yeah,
things
I've
like
been
that.
a little bit before.
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
noise right now because people got really, it drove them crazy after walks.
Got
It kept,
annoyed, yeah.
it would make a snarky remark, and then they're like, "I hate that robot," and they would like legitimately hate that robot.
We muted the robot, yeah. It's hysterical. Right. No, that is very cool. I have been wanting to actually come to like an actual creator jam where there's like a specific focus and everyone works on stuff so I can kind of get the hang of it. I just haven't had a chance to, but that's definitely the hope very soon.
Hey, you guys are welcome anytime. Like, I know
Thank
next
you.
week I'm really excited about. We're gonna do a bottomless pit, and so because you never have it where you warp in a world and on purpose you're supposed to fall, and so we're just gonna have it to where you warp in, you're like, oh crap, I'm falling. You're like, oh, I'm in a bottomless pit. I mean, I guess if it has the title bottomless pit, they'll know, but and then as you're falling, there'll be like a little bit.
Maybe bottomless pit and then keep them in suspense.
Yeah, and so I don't know how far you can fall before you end up having like the floating point errors
Like
where
the
everything gets
floating
wobbly.
point.
But I'll find out wherever that is,
Like
and just we'll have it
1,000
loop
kilometers
right
or
before that,
something.
and so people can go all the way down and then it'll loop. But the way that we'll make it so people can kind of contribute is there'll be these little alcoves that people can build out a little bit. So as you're falling, you can kind of either catch onto one or just fall into there and then walk into people's little areas that they built out inside. And I think that would be a lot of fun.
So
Do
like,
a slow falling like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
I was totally thinking Alice in Wonderland.
exactly.
I was absolutely thinking, could everything fall and you just have a tea party in the air as you're falling,
right?
basically? Like that's totally what I was thinking.
Yeah, I
Right?
bet someone's gonna get this out too. I know it. They'll get out Probable Prime's umbrella. I bet, and they'll slow themselves down so they don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to go because I fell asleep here now. It's 2 o'clock
You
in the
fell asleep
morning.
in the headset?
So I was like, okay, good. Yeah, see you again. Yeah, so I think that.
Nice seeing you, Jammaversary. Take care.
Hey, really nice to meet you. Yeah, go get some real sleep, man.
Nice to meet you. Ciao.
See you later.
Yes.
Oh my god, somebody made the goose.
That
Oh
is-
yeah, you can
yeah.
get inside that thing. It's an avatar.
Is it an avatar?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
And then trigger. You have to use the trigger circuitry.
Uh-huh.
Whatever trigger is for
Well,
you.
like,
Maybe grip.
it's-
It's grip and trigger.
Yeah, grab and trigger. I mean, that's for me,
I
but
don't
it's
know
different for different ones.
for. Ooh.
No.
Yeah, different headsets have different things, maybe.
Let's see.
I'm done.
I don't blame you. That's part of either a group or a contest or something where it's called Fez 256, where they have to use textures that are 256, and the poly count can't be no more than that. Really fun idea.
Wow.
There's a person named Gaunt, and they make all of their own stuff. They're excellent modelers, texture, like they do it all.
That's amazing, yeah.
Oh wait, where did the umbrella go? Oh crap, I lost it. There it is. They'll use this, I'm sure, but good reason. You can fall.
What is this? Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm shooting probably a meme into the
I just shoot in like Logic's node.
Oh no, that's Visual brought that in. I bet. Awesome.
shooting things I don't know how to use into the air. Why not?
Are they relays? Are they relays? This is Vigil's work.
That's fun. I will have that too.
Yes, I knew you'd love that. Bean made that.
Of course he did. Oh, the chest is great though.
Isn't it?
Look at the gnome at the
Oh
end.
man, it got weird. Have you seen Chad Frooks?
No.
All this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez.
This is Chad Frooks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That head goes off like. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
the Terrence and Phillips style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Frooks
amazing.
was not amused. I mean, I don't think he hated it. He was just like, oh god, what the hell is this? We had a whole party of everyone as Chad Fruits for a little while. That one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Monsoon Baby's getting back on here. He's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll circle the ones that we were on tour on. You guys can feel free to check out at your own convenience.
Would love to.
That's where are you at?
Anything good?
Ahead.
I see a couple of things that.
I'm so glad that more and more artists are coming in here.
Comic book World.
Okay.
Not too bad. There's some really neat stuff in there.
There's some primitives that I think are. I would love to see some of the primitives worlds that they have.
The primitive world is really neat. It has a MC Escher-esque thing that Vigilogoo person that you can walk upside down on it. It's really cool.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if Escher had been able to use VR?
It would be nuts. Oh my god.
That would have been amazing.
Oh.
That would have been something.
But I mean, who are going to be the next Eschers and Van Goghs and everyone else that are in here? And the best part is this is a new art form. We might be able to be those people, which is super exciting.
Yes, totally. We talk about that all the time with the VRA Life crew. Avatars. Yeah, I could stand to go there at some point.
Oh, the first world that we had is gone right now. For some reason, here we are. That one.
Cool.
Oh, wait, where did 2 go? How did that happen? Where are my worlds going? Oh, that's all right.
They're somewhat
I'll fix it.
yeah. The order has been changed. It looks like. Someone's.
Oh, someone has it open.
Oh no, that's not even a real word. Well, that's a.
Oh.
But what's the name of the group you're from, just said?
Oh yeah, it's called VRA Live or VR Art Live. It's
A as in art life.
Exactly. Yeah. And so you'll come up under either name. If you've heard of the Sabby Life, she's the one who runs the group. And
I don't know, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's great. It's mostly on Discord, but it's on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all the things.
Okay. Yeah, like I thought you said A Life, and that's also like acronym used for artificial life, which is like
right,
field,
yes,
right. And
right.
I thought, like, could it be about that as well?
No, yeah. I mean, that would be very cool.
There we go. Those are the ones. Those are the. Oh wait, I forgot about one. Where are you at? 34.
There's a world over there.
That one's broken right now. Oh wait, which world? That one?
All right.
It's like playing in space. I don't know.
Oh, where are you? Oh
dang.
Huh. Oh yeah, that was just hiding away on purpose.
Okay.
It was part of. We have a headless that runs multiple worlds, and so when everyone was loading into it, we made sure to hide the other ones so people wouldn't accidentally go into it. And then the remix worlds are right here. There's a asteroids, and the prop hunt's broken right now. I don't know what's going on, but we'll have to fix that now. It's basically a hide and seek game where you get to become the props, and someone else comes around and shoots you. It's really a fun game.
Yeah.
Surprised you're still awake.
Right? I'm still alive somehow.
You sound like you just got up and had a cup of coffee and you're ready to go. Like you do not sound like you've been in here for like 12 hours at all.
It's the first time ever.
Yeah.
Like that's. I don't know. Maybe it just really. There's lots of good people. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
It's definitely energizing for sure.
It's been a lot of new faces of people that are really interested in like creating and meeting other people that are like minded, and that's the whole point of this is so other people come in. They might go in some place and they're like, oh, I get along, but don't. I hate to use this word, but like vibe well, but like. But in here, most people are creators, and so it's pretty cool. And just having an excuse to come in and everyone just like hang around and build stuff, perfect.
Right. And it's super helpful too because like I found when I'm trying to learn like a new platform or something, it's so much easier to do that when you are creating with other people. So super helpful.
Definitely, that's a big part of it too. Is that someday like this might be consumer based, like maybe very social heavy, and creators will be in the minority again. And
okay.
this will be an ambassadorial role. You come in, you're like, well, where do I even go? And you're like, you stop by here, and you're like, oh, there'll be some people that are veterans that just love to come to these things. There'll be other people that, just stop by here and there, and others that just are brand new. And they can all kind of help each other out and kind of say, oh, you need to meet this person. This person is awesome. Or you'd like their stuff. And I hope to kind of keep fostering that sort of thing.
Absolutely. No, totally. And it's super, super smart because then that automatically makes things more accessible. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, and it's starting to happen, like seeing more and more different types of groups coming in. And that's like there's a theater group that came in through Yoris, that they're XR theater artists. Oh, they're so cool. And so they're just starting. It's just starting. And I think that's going to just connect with artists. They're going to say, oh, we need someone with set design. We need someone to do this. And they're just going to connect.
Totally. Oh, that's really, really cool. I'd be interested to check that out, actually. Like, those guys, that's really awesome.
Do you know about Jason Moore and what he's been doing with the Meta movie?
No.
Oh, you got to check out that. That's really going to be interesting. They were in here earlier, and they've already done this in High Fidelity before where they had a bank heist, and it was improv theater basically, but you're inside VR and they act out like it's kind of like Westworld in terms of like instead of AI, it's actual actors. And so you go through an experience, and people that are VIP pay for it. Then the improv experience, like role play. It's really interesting. And he's doing that with a alien rescue.
Are you winning, son?
Oh yeah.
That sounds very, very. Yes, we're all winning. But because I know that they had that's interesting because I was thinking for like gameplay because the Under Presents I know had live actors
I've heard of them.
Right, for part, I never ran into any but I didn't play the game that much. But I thought the concept was so interesting. So yeah, environment to foster stuff like that is so cool. It's great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spawn something like this.
Oh, it's okay. I did that. I've already done that twice, and so did Fruix.
What is it? What is this thing?
It's a particle warp thing that if you walk through it up the top, it looks really cool like this. Like, wow. That's fun.
Yes. I imagine if I was actually inside a Tesseract, it might look like this.
When this goes off, do you hear it a whole bunch of times or just once?
Oh, try it.
Oh, I can't do it by... It's supposed to just sound like... It's supposed to just sound like this. So, like...
Okay.
It takes like a minute to two.
You're wondering if it's multiplying based on the users or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Because when I had it spawned out, like out of my avatar, it did it for me. Like it's sparked, but then I heard it like 5 or 6 times.
Is that play on one shot?
It's using that
But is play one shot one of the things? I think you had that. People have had problems with that. I'm still trying to figure out what's what. I need someone that's like a seasoned Neos expert. Yep. That's the kind of problems people have.
Yeah, that's what I came in and I asked about. But
I know.
They said
I haven't found anyone that knows the answer. That's a coffee question. Probably a probable prime. Like there's like a handful of people that know what the heck's going on with that.
Well, Fruix is. Cal. I can ask Cal. I'll be right back.
Cal, no. Let me know what you find out. I want to know that too.
Alright, no problem.
Mitch, I don't know how you have all this energy to do like a 14-hour event.
I don't know either. I didn't expect that. Maybe just taking a small break and...
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, that does help out in between taking a small break, getting some water.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But everyone's been super nice, and that helps. Like, it just... Not that anyone's mean by any means, but everyone's just really low-key in general, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe if everyone's real intense all the time. Like, I couldn't have done what we did with the Japanese, like, earlier all day. I would have, like, my brain would have melted, because it was fun. But, woo, that was intense and fun in a fun way.
Now, how bad did it get? Not how bad, but how intense did it get?
Oh, no, it was like...
I was, like, peeked in.
Oh, here, I'll show you. You can just visually see. There's one.
Can I?
Oh no!
Like there.
Oh no! They got
pretty cool.
They got the Frux models.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it was like. That's exactly it right there.
Okay, you respawned.
I would have liked to come
That,
earlier.
that's how I think that fits well. Like there's tons of particles, everything exploding, like visually, like
All right.
overstimulation.
I gotta take off. I just want to tell you that.
Oh, it was nice meeting you guys.
That's cool.
Hey, this was really nice. Thank you so much for all your help, and it was really, really nice meeting you.
Absolutely. Yay, more artists in here. Yay.
Totally, yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll see you for the bottomless pit experiment.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Take care.
Oh, wow. It's a pretty stay. See you later. Hey,
Ooh.
I gotta take off.
Well, I haven't seen
It's
that
nice to
live.
see you again.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Awesome. I'll see you guys later.
All right. See ya.
That's awesome, circuitry. Is
Yeah,
that with the
here's-
materials?
This is a new technique I'm working on with. I'm making some of my own GLSL shaders, so I'm learning how to program those. And then I can't pull the shaders in here, but I can record a video of it and then use it as a texture. And man, it's so fun. Like
it looks
you
so
can
good.
come up with just general patterns, bring them in and apply geometry, and then even changing just the polarity on these color mapping changes the whole thing. And depending on the mirrored geometry and everything, I mean, you can just get so complex with some really simple shaders, and it's fun.
I'm getting inside that. Oh, I was going to get inside this thing. This is so wonderful. Yes. This is
Yeah, so the
wonderful.
shader, like the video is quite a
Wow.
simple line, but then you somehow map it. Like, how do you do that? Is it
Wow,
mapped
this is as if I'm going to,
the
like-
textures applied in several places, or
Going.
Yeah, so each of these is like its own geometry.
That is fantastic.
And
and you just clone it, and then you apply the texture to all of them.
pretty much. I'm creating the geometry in Gravity Sketch, which has a way to create pretty complex geometry in an array. So you can create, basically one line and create 12 lines at the same time. And then if you separate that geometry within Gravity Sketch, each one of it is its own thing, and so you can actually map. It
Like a
maps
texture
one to
to each
one.
of them.
Yep. So yeah, if you were to inspect this, it's a bunch of different meshes in there, and then each one of them has this on it. So but yeah, I'm making my next mandala that I do is going to be using this technique in multiple ways, and yeah, it's going to be good.
This is the next steps of your mandala. Like this is basically your mandala evolving. Very cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's more in the vision of what you'd want, as far as.
Yep.
Yeah. More ethereal, more.
I'd really love to be able to do shaders in here though, because
Oh my God,
in
tell
a
us.
video, videos are huge, and trying to optimize the geometry already and then have a video on top of it, it's just it's a little intense. But
did you post that as a GitHub request? Because if you do, I'll second it. I'll second saying I want to see lots of us want to see really, really advanced shaders in here.
shaders, yeah, I did put another issue, and there's a couple of issues actually right now, so it's a matter of, I think the biggest issue that he was talking about is that shaders have to be pre-compiled with the executable. So it's you'd have to make one, and then he'd have to distribute it with the actual executable. So it's really the only way to do shaders is probably an in-game solution. So something like coming up with maybe some logic nodes that could do it, or something like that. Maybe, I don't know, but
That's a shame.
he made it sound like a pretty heavy lift, which stinks. But
I was hoping
it
that
sounds
someday.
like you could make shaders into plugins, and if the plugin system, I don't know if that's true, but I'm guessing it could be true.
Yeah,
if the plugin system
that would make sense.
Well, actually, I'm not sure what I'm saying.
you could, but that's the thing is that's only going to run locally, or you have to distribute the plugin for people to download, and then
You're right.
that's
But,
not really a
there
figured out
were
process yet either.
If there were eventually a way to distribute plugins and load plugins dynamically, which I know Flux wants to do eventually, right?
Yeah.
Then it would be like VR chat, in that the plugin will be compiled, and then you could somehow download that with a world if something like that was possible. But you just what I mean.
Ideally, I would like some kind of pipeline solution where it's kind of like saying, oh, are you using this set of shaders? You can always interpolate those things right into there. That would be nice. Because, even right now, I remember Electrospy had a really good point because he deals with a lot with all kinds of interesting shader stuff, and we don't have channel access, so a lot of cool shaders tricks that they'll use just the red channel, or they'll split different things that you can do on different channels, and therefore you can do a lot of tricks just by using that almost like they're in separate maps or they're in separate animations.
Well, that was one thing with this even that I was doing was I'll just show you. But if I take one of these geometries and you have the material on here, I can add another material, right?
Yep.
So what we can do is I'll just grab this one. So this is a bug too. See how I just added a new one and now it doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah, I know that's frustrating because then it basically becomes opaque instead of transparent automatically, which seems like you'd want the otherwise.
But in any case, I can copy this material and I'll take the polar UV mapping off of this one, and then I can apply it to the exact same geometry. And so now there's two materials on that one piece, and it gives it a whole new look even. And then you can do that with all of them, but it's kind of a manual thing.
Is it alpha?
All these materials on.
Like an alpha material, so you can see it transparently, or how's that working?
So I have it on additive.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
I wish with the shaders, this is just like a super duper like high level wish, that when you had all those layers that you almost like Photoshop style, that if you had a layer of them that you could change like some effects like transparency and stuff on the stack, like, or you could move that entire stack of materials as one group shader. That would be awesome. Kind of like what you're doing manually, instead of having to do manually, you just grab that shader, like, cool, I'm going to attach that stack. That would be really nice.
I think that'd be another interesting option for the material gun too, is to be able to add additional materials to geometry instead of having to do that manually. So if you could put in like additive mode or something, you know.
That seems so close to being doable.
Yeah, that seems like it would be a pretty easy thing. I mean, relatively, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's a component access. Oh man, that's going to be a little while before we see that, I guess.
But yeah, I'm thinking of just publishing a whole bunch of these too, because I've been messing with these shaders and they're really fun to play with.
Oh, I hope you do that. I'd love to see it.
The exact same geometry. I'm just using this exact same geometry, different shaders, and you just get so many different combinations and looks, and then you start mixing and matching them on one mandala too, and that gives you some really interesting things. It's like, oh man,
it's like
I'm just having a blast with it. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. I love shaders and materials. I think if like I had to be in a certain area like specialized heavily, it'd be like either environment building or shaders, because I love painting so much and I like sculpture.
Yeah, that's one reason I think I'm sort of obsessed with this right now is like you code to create the shader, so it's creative coding, and then you can use it in so many different ways. It's just, man, it's really tickled my brain.
Like creating material. It's like artificial chemistry, right?
Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's like cooking.
Oh man,
it's cooking.
Physics, when there's physics and how it'll react to stuff like this. Oh,
it would be like the Big Bang.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be heading now. It's kind of late for me.
Oh yeah, you're out of the UK, right?
I'm actually in Spain, which is 1 hour more even than UK.
Oh my gosh!
And it's also really hot.
Well,
I'm like in very, very south, like almost in Africa, really.
Oh wow, nice.
Oh man, you're like
right off the Mediterranean.
Cadiz.
Well, yeah, basically right, like 20 minutes from Cadiz. Yeah, like.
Oh, okay, all right. Nice. Yeah, I have a coworker who lives and works in Cadiz. It's yeah.
Ah, cool.
You guys just got out of quarantine, right?
Yeah, I mean, Spain it's been a gradual thing, but like loosening the rules. That's it's nice that we can actually start going places a bit, and actually when I go back to the UK, I kind of miss it a bit now. It's a bit too hot here for me. But
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll probably go to sleep right now. Well, maybe eat something.
Cool. Have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good night. It's
Yeah.
nice seeing you. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for organizing all of this awesome stuff.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for sharing that circuitry. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got some other ones I'm working on too that are really they're just beautiful. I can't. It's and so I've been working with a free program that you can use. It's got a node-based interface as well to take a shader or anything else and make it like audio reactive, and then also do various things like I've been taking them into a kaleidoscope, so just making an actual mandala out of it flat too, and that's been really fun and cool too. But this is the shit. Bringing it in here.
Yeah. It's just
Anyway,
the paper thin nature of it really makes it so just like it's almost like a jellyfish type softness.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever look at user on that? So I notice it keeps switching.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was just because I was making a whole bunch of these and then applying different materials and having to go at different angles and stuff. I was like, well, I'll just make it look at me all the time, and then I can always see it from where I'm at.
That makes sense. Nice. Or it's like some kind of thing that you're about ready to die. Like, you're like going into the light, and it's like constantly like, no matter how much you're trying to leave, almost like watching not anything bad, but it's like, nope, you must go into the light. You don't get a choice. Go into the light.
Yeah, so my next one I have, basically it's kind of like this, where there's 3 different layers, but they surround you. And I'm trying to figure out well, first of all, I'm trying to get which materials I want to use for the initial one, but I also want to do a system within it that people can choose different materials. I mean, I could be lazy and just put the material orbs there and a gun, right? And they could just change them.
But you can multiplex that on some kind of system that maybe you could even have it to where they grab something and as they turn it, or something that changes, or you can't fade things easily.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
If you try to, there is one thing you can do. There's a lerp material that you can move from one material to another, but I don't think you can do any additive stuff. I got to find out now. I must know.
Well, I'm thinking probably even simpler, where it's maybe I'll just do some presets and just have some buttons for people to click.
That's a good
which
idea.
Simply only just change out the material. But when you're working with this kind of complexity, it changes just by changing the material changes. It's so drastic. It's just so drastic because of the patterns and the overlapping and stuff. It's really
It's one of those
fun.
things where you don't know that it's something different unless you knew that was the base form. That's neat. I'm opening this just because I have to know. Okay, it's only texture. Oh, I'm crashing. Oh. Well, I'll be back shortly. Can you hear me at all?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah, it did the thing. I haven't had this happen in a very long time, where it's like this type of stagger, where it just like back and forth stagger. Yep, that means I'm gonna crash hard. Okay, well, I'll see you in a minute.
Hopefully it wasn't the video texture on here that did it.